Good morning and welcome to Lawful Stupid RPG and Greyhawk Classic Adventures. We're a little early by some marks, late by others. Get it by marks? Do you guys get the joke?
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, that's the inside joke.
I'm fixing it.
Anywho, announcements. We're here. We plan to be here next week. And Dark Sun's still on hiatus for a little bit. We still have a YouTube. Yes, it is out there. It has actually been getting updated. I have started doing a campaign journal. If anybody's interested in that, maybe I should put that in the Discord if anybody's interested in seeing it. Kind of putting everything that's happened, a summary in the episodes. Yeah, that's all the excitement I've got. So, all right. Anybody got any announcements?
Remember daylight savings time. I could do a plug
for Cialis if you'd like.
What? You need a prescription?
I don't think they're a paid sponsor.
Yeah. That's more informational than sponsorship. I mean, 1 out of 3, man. Serious.
It helps to remember to tell our non-US friends about daylight savings time before games start.
Probably a good idea, yes. And hey, America, come on.
I thought he was going to say,
and Cialis will help you with that.
Get rid of this daylight saving times crap, okay?
An abomination.
I understand why we didn't go with metric.
Playing God.
Exactly. I understand why we didn't go with metric because that shit sucks. But there's no reason to do this daylight savings time stuff.
No, it's
brutal.
I stand by. He was wrong. We were right because 6 of us are from the States. One of us is from the Britain.
Oh yeah, because Americans are always right. Damn it. Yeah.
More right than
I can think of one time we were right. Look how that ended.
Mr. Brett.
Don't get me started.
You know what? Last time we were right, you lost a lot of tea in a harbor. I just want to say.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's Great Britain.
Well, it is the most celebrated thing to be free of in the world.
Did anyone's stream just stop for anyone else?
No.
We let you have it.
You're joking that Mark just pulled the plug.
I know it was.
Tell that to the T.
I got it. All right.
So the game.
Anyway, speaking of Cialis, where we left off last time, Tyrig was down, but now he's up.
He got better.
Thanks to the potion that was poured down his mouth. So, see?
Modern medicine. Is there anything you don't do, Cialis?
That is professional level DMing right there. Okay.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes, and this is what happens.
That's right.
Are you saying all is what it's semen?
Good night, everybody.
Oh no, I broke Tam.
I think I gotta go to work.
It's a very early day for it to be so late.
Oh, this is what happens when we run late. I hate to see, Anyway, where we left off last time, you guys had killed so many things. There are so many dead mud tigers now. Gil has collected a very large, both in size and quantity, amount of mud tiger testicles. He just needs to learn how to ferment them now. Or are you going to try and go for them, a la sushi? I don't know.
Why not both?
Unfortunately, Tyrig had wandered into one of the caves, and while trying to be cautious, was throwing a mace, trying to check for traps. Unfortunately, he hit a bed of fungus that was toxic, caused him to be paralyzed. The group hurriedly rushed him to water, dunked him into the water, took his armor off first. Revenant had found a potion. They gave it to him, going, hey, maybe it'll help him, maybe it'll kill him, but either way, he won't be paralyzed. Fortunately, it worked and woke him up, and that is where we are starting back this morning. Chariot had escaped outside the previous session. It's now been several hours, Chariot. You have no idea what is going on inside, but you have noticed while you're sitting out there, you're beginning to hear some noises coming up from the hilltop. Almost you get a sense maybe some alarms are going off somewhere. There seems to be a lot of hustling noises going on, and actually, you notice there's a patrol of soldiers moving down your direction.
You are muted.
I wasn't going to tell her.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She probably doesn't
add a
realise we're
lot more
talking about her.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying I could do, I'm just
I'm fixing
a
your
lot of fun
camera.
things could happen. Shut up. My camera is amazing.
What we can see is your nose.
And
Very big.
That's all
It's
I want
beautiful.
to see.
exactly. Look at that. Look here, I'll fix it.
Best nose on screen.
I hate to bring the game back into this conversation, but Chariot, you have soldiers approaching your position. Is there anything you would like to do?
Hide? Where's my spell?
That's always an option. Where would you like to hide? Now, as a reminder, there is this river that is flowing into this cavern. You are on the outside of it. It has very steep banks. It's about I believe it was a 6 to 8 foot drop down to the water line. The water's fairly deep, and you have a fawn in your arms. It's been a few hours. I assume the fawn is getting hungry again, too.
Oh, we need the goat
Or-
Yeah, I
back.
just had to go there.
We need Pixie turned back into goat again.
You need a fresh goat.
think-
Yes.
Wait, she wasn't a goat, she was a sheep.
Oh, shit.
Ah. I think
What's the
I might want to
difference?
try one of my minor illusion spells. Trying to they need to go away. They can't touch my deer, and there's some people in the cave.
Jeff,
You went to me before my coffee kicked in.
do you have Phantasmal
back to you then.
Force?
I have Phantasmal's Force spell in most respects. It's the 2D illusion spell.
Is it not? Is it memorized? Is what I'm saying. Sorry.
Phantasmal Force for the day?
Yeah.
Negatory.
Oh, okay.
I got Spook, Color Spray, Magic Missile, and Unseen Servant.
Oh, okay.
How close? How far away are the soldiers?
They're making their way through the woods, so they're kind of tromping a lot. There's not a path for them to follow. They're coming down from the quarry side. So they're probably a couple of hundred yards, pardon me, a couple of hundred meters, for those of you who can't understand real measurements,
Thank you.
away.
What? Wait.
They're a
And
couple
they
of
are
football
hacking
fields
their-
away.
Yeah, and they are hacking their way through the woods, so it is quite loud. You can't tell how many there are, but you're pretty sure it's soldiers because you can hear the armor rattle and scrape. Maybe some words as they're fighting their way through this bramble.
Dimensional. I wonder if I could get them to chase something and get them to go away. I guess I'm just gonna get closer to the front of the cave to try to see if I can keep an eye on the soldiers and kind of see where everybody went.
Okay. You can't get right up on the cave mouth because then it would be blocking your view completely up there. But you get far enough that you can see them. There's a very slim chance they would be able to see you, and they don't appear to be looking at the moment anyway. But you are sure they are making a route directly towards where you're at. They are headed to the cave mouth.
That's not good. How far away can Unseen Servant go? 30-foot radius. So basically, there's no way I can warn the dummies in the cave that we have friends coming to visit. These they haven't seen me, have they? Like ever. Like
Not
these
at
are
this
just
point. Nope.
So what would happen if I just pretended to be like a lost little kid with my pet and said I need help?
Interesting idea.
Ah, but the fact that they're all mobilized means they probably know something's going on in the. I'm just gonna go cause the biggest ruckus I possibly can at this point. I'd take my little fawn and I'm going to start crying and look like a little kid that's lost and go away from the cave mouth.
Okay. You're going to go downstream. You're going to move into the woods. Where are you headed?
Into the woods. I want them away from the cave.
Okay. All right. We will come back to you as they move closer to your position. Back inside the cave. You all have, Atirik has awoken. You definitely have heard some noises. One of the reasons you ran back over this way is you heard some noises. You heard a bell. That seems like it was coming from somewhere else deeper in and echoing, reverbing throughout. So some kind of an alarm maybe being set off. What would you like to do?
Oh, thanks.
Here's I'm gonna go back and drag his armor over to him. Here's your armor. We tried to wash the spores off.
And I do need. How did you wash my armor, and how long ago was that?
Well, you were fully aware.
No, I'm aware, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't tracking time. But I'm sorry, the blacksmith in me right now actually needs to know the time.
DM, how long ago?
It's only been there was quite a bit of discussion about using the potion, so I'm going to say 20 minutes maybe.
Okay, and how was it washed?
You
told me one thing and then you told me another this morning. So it's like, I'm like, which one is it?
I can't remember at this moment.
The other one was you got water and you were kind of cleaning it up didn't submerge it, but you were using water to clean it like this. Today you're saying you were wiping it down.
I want to say that I wiped it down with water and a cloth. But I can't exactly remember what I said last week.
Okay.
Remember what I said?
I don't remember. I'll just go with what you said. Okay, so I will get up and go. Thank you, and thanks for the thoughts about the potion. And I'm looking at the armor, and I just do I hear loud noises right now in the area?
At the moment, you are not hearing any additional loud noises. It's gotten very quiet.
Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of jump it a few times so the links kind of move against each other and be like, let's just get this oxidation off. And then I'm going to look down at my chest that is completely soaked. And I'll put on my armor.
I thought that washing you off and washing the spores off of your armor would help to remove the paralysis.
Yes, no, it did. And I appreciate that. And if there's another casualty, then I will deal with it later. It is not the most important thing for me today. Where's Wolfgar?
Right here.
Okay, I thought I recalled you, and this is the other character. I recalled you you were looking in the cave at the fungus while they brought me out.
I believe we decided to all convene at the river together by the end of the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all, even on the map, you are all in that section together.
All right. Well, I apologize. I mean, I really didn't mean to lose that stone mace. If somebody wants to get it, I mean, by all means, you're welcome to try. I wouldn't recommend it.
Ulfgar is just kind of patting his own mace that is not magnetic.
Well, if you think we should get it, I think I could. Well, I tried to feed you, but you wouldn't take, so.
I appreciated that. Thank you.
Ooh. I don't know what was in those mushrooms, but it had you in a bad way.
Yeah, no, they weren't ideal. And just for the future, I heard you talking about me and alcohol. I can drink alcohol.
Oh,
I choose not to.
oh.
I
Yeah,
take no. You are fine. I take no sadness. There's no anger, animosity, or frustration with you in any way. I appreciated your efforts. I liked where you were thinking and the direction you were heading down.
Oh, all right. As long as you're not troubled by it. I was worried there.
I'm a dwarf. We can handle liquor quite well, so I'm the furthest thing from my mind.
Well, I'm gonna go and get that thing which you left behind then. And we should try to find that other bell. There was another one, wasn't there?
Not that
Oh,
I know
let's.
of.
If there's somebody far more graceful, let them go in and get the mace, because even the slightest touch and the more of them will pop. And I don't know how many more potions we have, though. It did taste a little weird. Probably something maybe I'd make some cough syrup out of, help with the throat later on in life.
All right. You know, we should probably find that sister of his.
Aye.
I'd completely forgotten about her. Ravenin?
Well, I can't fly. Maybe Hamnora can go and have a look for her. I look to the pixie.
Is she
Yeah.
visible?
Yes.
No.
I thought you were. You became visible, didn't you? No, maybe not.
She was invisibly cleaning my armor. Nothing scary about
Yeah.
like chainmail just randomly rattling with water thrown on it by the side of the ocean.
And this rag just,
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Could you go and see where my sister is at the entrance? As I can't swim too well, as Ulfgard found out.
Oh, okay. I can definitely do that. I'm going to leave the light spell on Gil's helmet.
Ooh. But then you couldn't see.
I'll follow the wall.
Whoa, but... Whoa. Nobody got a lantern?
Oh, I could just take the boat, I suppose.
You could, yes. But then that would leave us here if we have to retreat.
True. Maybe we just
You know, I
quickly
wouldn't say
go
it.
out and get her.
Yeah, I will. I'll go. I'll go. That's fine. I'll go.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't say it if it was anybody else, but maybe you should take this then.
No. You need it too. You take that. That's fine. I'll figure something out. Don't worry about it.
All right.
You need. Otherwise, can you fight in the dark? Do you know who you're gonna hit?
Well, not my friends.
But do you know that if you can't see?
Well, I'm pretty sure. I've never hit one yet.
It's not an argument you're going to win.
I still think that you should keep your helmet.
Well, I think so too, but you can't see in the dark, so...
It's fine. I'll figure it out. I
Ooh.
can do something else. Don't worry about it. Go on. It's fine. And I'm going to fly out of the cave. While he's in here, I'm going to head straight for where I know I need to go. I will start put my hand on one of the walls and follow my way out as the light dims and goes away.
As you get about halfway down that route, you begin to get around the bend. You can see a bit of light in the distance because obviously there's a cave opening and it is daylight.
Okay.
So you make your way outside the cave. You get outside the cave and tell me what you do.
I am invisibly looking for Chariot.
All right. Give me a wisdom check and let's see what you can perceive going on around you here.
Straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom.
That's a 15 out of 14.
you fly out of the cave, be a little cautious, and you start looking around, and you don't see any sign of Chariot. So you come out a little bit further. You're invisible. What does it matter, right? You come flying out a little bit further, and you're looking around. You don't see any sign of Chariot. Nothing at all. But then you hear a noise behind you, and you turn, and there is a group of soldiers, 3 soldiers, cutting and slashing their way through the brambles, headed to the cave top, and they're about 50 yards away. We'll call it 50 meters for the rest of you. I'm not going to keep doing that the whole time. It's just, fun.
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, please do the whole game. Do it the whole day.
Okay. always do the conversion. It's 3 inches away, 75 millimeters. So,
You know that length quite well, Tam.
I'm a leather crafter. I have to do these conversions regularly.
And that's what we're calling it nowadays.
Yes. Yes. I work in leather.
I'll leave that one alone.
I am a dungeon master. I mean, come on.
All right. I am okay, so
I broke Gil.
I see those 3 soldiers. I am going to land on the far side of the river.
Okay.
Is there's trees and brambles over there too?
Yes. There's like a narrow bit around the drop off on each side of the river, and that's mostly from erosion. Any trees that were there have probably fallen over at this point. So it's not a walkable man-made path. It's just a path. But there are brambles, and they get pretty thick as you move away from the edge of the river.
Okay, and can they, if I were to land and become visible, would they see me? No.
You could probably hide. I mean, there's always a chance, but you could probably hide in it fairly well. You're small, and it depends on what they're looking for and how deeply they're searching. Right now, I think it would be obvious to anyone. Right now, their main focus is cutting through this bramble that keeps grabbing at their armor and yanking and making it difficult to move. Their primary focus is to get to their goal, which appears to be the cavern.
Hmm. Okay. I can't see Chariot, but I see that they're coming in. I'm gonna go actually, rather than landing on the opposite side of the river, I'm gonna go back into the cave and tell them, hey, there's people coming in from the other from the cave entrance, or trying to.
Okay. All right. You fly back in. Chariot, you have moved away. I don't know how far away you would have moved in this time. It would have taken them almost half an hour probably to move this distance through this bramble to get where they are, about 50 yards from that cave opening now. How far away from the cave opening are you?
How far away was I when I started? I was a good distance away, wasn't I?
You started right outside the cave mouth, is what I would have assumed. So,
Right.
And you're trying to move through these brambles. If you go down the path about probably 40 feet from the cave mouth, that's where you found the fawn in the first place. So that's
Okay,
where
so-
the mom's, the half of the deer is and all that. If you just went into the brambles and you were trying to do so quietly, it would take you some effort to do that as well without being noticed.
I wonder if I can use my unseen servant to, because it can up to 20 pounds, pushing, pulling 40 pounds across a smooth surface. So I could use my unseen servant to push like more brambles and rocks into their path.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're making so much noise they might not actually hear. It's
Yeah,
invisible, mindless,
that's a very
shapeless.
good possibility. So you're talking
Yeah.
now. They're outside of that range right now, but you definitely could start reinforcing. You can see the path they're coming down. You could start reinforcing that with garbage.
Yeah, let's start with that. I'm gonna start pushing garbage even
All right.
more.
All right. I'm assuming you're doing this at the same time Hamorna would have been coming out and doing what she's doing. So Hamorna, I'm going to give you a second chance on that wisdom check to see if you notice anything weird happening in the woods since you would have been looking that direction before you go back in.
Oh, that's a 5.
Yep. So this might change your decision a little bit, but I don't know. You're going to notice they're hammering through this and you're seeing a lot of reverberation in the stuff in the path around there. It almost looks like the forest is fighting back.
Oh, good. That'll definitely sidetrack me. I'm gonna go towards
Okay.
where the stuff is happening, and I'm looking around to see what's possibly causing it. Definitely looking a little bit more intently at what could be doing this. And not just up close, but a little bit further out as well, because I know that there is magic that can cause things to happen.
Okay. All right. So if you're going to investigate around a little bit. Now, Chariot, for you to be using the unseen servant within this range of it, you obviously have to be within that range of wherever these materials are moving. So I'm going to say you maybe moved off into the woods 20 feet, 30 feet maybe away from the cave entrance, and that would put you about the right place to do that. So you're not that far off their path, but you are out of their path, and you're not by the entrance. So.
And how many meters is that? Roughly?
And yards.
10 yards.
10 yards. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and I'll work on reinforcing that to make their lives a living hell, because I'm good at that.
That would be your specialty.
It is. It is.
That's why it's in your name.
Right.
Kelsey. Yeah.
That's my nickname from now on.
Yeah. Kahel.
Yes, I'm changing it.
All right. Back in the cave, Hamorna has gone out. She's been gone for several minutes at this point. Nothing coming back in. What are you all doing? That's y'all, or you all for the Brits. So.
I'm donning my armor. It's going to take some time and takes me a couple minutes. I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes almost. So I'm getting dressed like an adult.
Right.
I'm going to try and keep focus on if I hear footsteps from any of these pathways and be on guard.
Okay.
I don't think we're moving forward until Hamorna returns, hopefully with Chariot. But I don't want to be sneaked up upon.
So you've got 3 paths around. Sorry, go ahead, Raven.
I was going to say, I will go and get the stone mace. Stealthily and quietly.
Okay.
If he's doing that, then I'm going to go with him and give him rope in case he gets paralyzed. I can pull him away if I see him. If he says he's doing that, if he goes off by himself, I don't know if I'd have any reason to know, but if he makes aware that he's going to get the mace, I would go with and give him away in case he's paralyzed.
Well, obviously, I suppose after Tyrick says about the mace, I say, I'd go get it. No,
but let me go with you.
Okay. Obviously, I won't just walk into it. I will look and see if the spores have calmed down.
I'm going to say, I'm going to turn real quick. Okay.
So go ahead, Terry. Okay. There is no specific light coming from this area. until you get up to that room where it has the fungus all over the floor and up towards the ceiling. I'd mentioned there was a hole in the ceiling, a gap.
Yeah.
Around that hole, there's a faint light. It's almost like the walls are glowing slightly. So you get a little bit of light in there, and you don't see any, mist or particles floating in the air. The mace is fairly far into this blanket of fungus. So getting to it would require walking across it.
Yeah.
Or some other way to get to it. I'm gonna say it's gonna be about probably 15 feet away from where you're standing at the entrance.
I will jump, roll, backflip, whatever I need to do to get to where it is with acrobatics.
Okay. I don't think you would have a trouble with doing the acrobatics to make that movement. However, the landing might be a bit precarious.
Yeah.
Because you obviously don't want to set off any of this fungus. And you know that when he threw the mace, obviously you can see where the puff balls exploded. There might be enough of a gap. Like I said, it's like a blanket, but I'm going to say maybe there's enough of a gap for you to be able to land. Let's do an acrobatics check here. And let's see if you're able to land this without detonating any of this fungus.
Easy.
So with a 2, you jump in there. You actually are able to jump, use the wall to slow you down a little bit, hit the wall a little bit, hang shortly, and then land into a cleared spot you see and grab the mace. You pick it up. It's got a little bit of the dust and stuff on it, but as long as you don't like shake it around, you should be okay.
Okay.
And I assume you're going to do a similar maneuver to try and get back out.
I just want to have a quick look where I am now. Is there anything else that might have come in here and potentially died in here, or is there anything else in here?
This fungus is growing across a mound of something in the center of the room.
Yeah.
And definitely, obviously you don't want to go poking around in it, but you can see detritus. You can see all sorts of gunk and junk. And at the very top of this mound, there's like the fungus is still growing, but there's like a break in it. And you get the impression this is like a sewer dump.
Right.
They dump things down that hole.
Yeah.
Whoever is up there above.
Okay. And nothing shiny in there or anything.
No, you don't see anything that looks overly exciting from where you're at. You again would have to literally dig through it, which would definitely disrupt the fungus.
Yes, which we definitely.
That's not saying there isn't anything, but you have to determine if it's worth the effort. And by the way, do you have the other potion on you?
Yes.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, which wouldn't be good because obviously if I get paralyzed in there. Okay, I will take the same route out.
Okay.
Jump onto the wall, flip over.
I will say while you're in there, you notice you're able to look up at that hole a bit. And again, you've got that light glow around it. And you notice you can see up through the hole. You can see the top of the cavern. And it appears whatever it is that's making these cave walls grow, it's like a moss or something that's bioluminescent. It seems the cavern above may have some natural lighting in it.
So does it look like the particle, the moss, the dangerous thing that paralyzes is up above as well? Or is it just down below?
No, this appears to be growing on whatever garbage is down here.
So
it appears to be localized.
Can I have a little climb up the walls to have a look? Grab vines and
absolutely.
Stuff like that. I'll drop the mace off first. And then I'll have a quick climb up.
All right. Go ahead and give me a climbing because these are moss covered, but I think your skill will probably handle it. Oh, yeah. How high up are you going? The walls will go up about 20 feet and then curve in towards that hole.
I'll go as far as I can. Yeah, obviously just making sure, checking quietly as well what it is.
Well, I think with with that roll, I think you're going to be able to get up to the point where you would end up hanging from your fingertips on whatever you could grasp.
Yeah, I'll pull
if you went
myself
any
up to have a
further.
quick little look around.
Okay. You take a look around through that hole, and it's like an empty room. There's definitely space. It's a cavern room, and the cavern goes off in one direction to the west.
Right. Okay. There's nothing else in this room.
I will make sure I'm not leading you astray, but I believe that is it in that room. It's just an empty place. Again, it looks like a place where maybe they drop trash and stuff through. But yeah, that's really all you see in this area.
Okay. I do. I believe. Let me check my equipment. I have a grapple hook. I do. Grapple hook and rope. I'm going to position my grapple hook somewhere hidden, if I can, like at the top safely, and drop the rope down in case we need to come up this way.
Okay.
And then I will test the rope, climb back down, and swing off of it and land safely by Ulfgar.
I think if you do that, you're going to be able to climb you're going to have to climb a little bit more up into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you a little more view around. As mentioned, there's kind of this opening that goes off
to
the west, kind of southwest a little bit. And when you get up in there and you catch a breath of it, this room just reeks of old grease, trash, and other less savory smells.
Right.
Definitely some kind of a trash chute, and maybe not just trash. So you're able to dig around, find a good place to sink this in, but there's definitely material around this hole as well. It might do good as an emergency escape as you're planning, but this isn't, you're going to have to wash your hands when you get out of here.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll add that there just in case we need to. Foxtrot Oscar.
I think it's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. Okay.
And I will climb back down. Do I, obviously, as I'm on the rope, do I think, could Ulfgar fit down here?
The hole is, how tall are you, Raven?
I'm only 5'9".
5'9". I would say the hole appears to be just slightly wider than you are tall.
Oh,
it's an irregular shape, but it is fairly wide.
Yeah, okay.
At least 5 foot diameter.
So easily get through.
Almost 6.
Nice. Okay, I'll climb down and I will swing off the rope, land next to Ulfgar. There's a it's like a trash chute. Goes off into the kitchens or latrines. I've placed a grappling hook there, just in case we need it as an emergency escape.
That's good thinking.
And you'll be able to fit up there too.
Let's hope we don't need to try it, but it's good to have just in case.
Aye.
While you're in this area, I just realized you would be able to see a little bit more than what you've been shown in there. So I'm going to open the map up a little bit for where you're at. So there you go. So you can see how it comes around and connects. This area, come on, if I can get it to ping, this area right here is what just opened up so that you can see it's not pinging. Roll 20, behave.
It is pinging you.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm just not seeing it.
Okay. Well, we got the mace. There was nothing else in there. And it's just a trash chute, so let's go get my sister.
All right. You'll need to lead the way.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
All right. You make your way back down there, and you are now back on the shore with the mace in hand. And I'm going to step back outside to Chariot and Pomona. The guards have made it to the reinforced mess that Chariot built. They've fought their way through it. So they are now, I mean, it's slowed them down dramatically. There's a lot of angst and griping, and you overhear some of their conversation, Chariot. And what they're complaining about, by the way, these are 3 human guards. What they're complaining about is being sent down here to check the entrance to this stupid cave. And, you know, they're not, why are they having to come do this? Because the little guys should be stopping anybody from getting out who wants to escape.
Have they made it through the brambles yet? Or
They're
are they
working their way. They're working their way through it. They've got a little bit more to go.
I am. Do I see Chariot? I do, right?
At this point, you have not seen Chariot. She's hunkered down in the stuff, and you saw the brambles move. But unless you've gotten close to the area where the brambles were moving, I don't think you would see her.
I
yet.
said I did because I wanted
Okay.
to see what was going
Sorry,
on.
My apologies. Okay.
Go ahead.
With that roll you got, I'm going to say, yeah, you can definitely see that Chariot's hiding over there. And Chariot, as you're moving these brambles with this unseen servant, what are you doing? What does Homorna see as she comes upon the place where you're hiding?
The little fawn,
You're-
so nobody can get it.
It's not picking you up. Sorry.
I hate this mic with a passion.
Well, I did give you the solution.
You're gonna buy me a new one?
No.
Well, you didn't give me anything then.
I
Okay.
did.
So she's hunkered over and covering up the little fawn so nobody can try to get it.
Okay.
And you'll just see invisibly all of the brambles and rocks moving because it's unseen servant, so he's invisible.
So you're like just kind of nestled over like this, curled
Yeah.
up around the fawn, or okay.
Yeah, and probably little giggles every once in a while as I put more and more rocks and things into their paths, and I hear them just cussing and complaining.
Very good.
That tracks. Yeah.
That works.
All right. Well, I see that you're giggling while I'm watching more brambles and rocks get in their way. You're giggling
Mm-hmm.
lightly.
Yeah. So I don't want to
Okay.
get busted, but it's just funny.
All right. In that case, I do want to cast Entangle on them. And here is the information. I'm going to put it into roll 20. So what I am going to do is I have a little necklace that has a tree, kind of like a holy symbol. I'm going to use that to I'm twisting it on the necklace, and I'm going to say more brambles and vines, and as I'm gesturing in that area, and then I will go down into the water, and I will polymorph myself into a mud tiger. And
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to swim back and forth in that section of the water with my head visible, but not the rest of myself.
All right. There are 3 soldiers here, but I'm going to do a single spell save for them as a group just to save time here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say they fail that miserably as they're fighting, and they're like, I think we've about got it. Yeah. What? And it's like they're growing back around us, and they're continuing to hack and slash at these things. Held in place. When you enter the water, are you making any splashing noises or anything? You're going back and forth. Are you trying to be noisy or just swim?
No, not trying to be noisy.
Okay. All right. So, Chariot, apparently your efforts at moving all these brambles and rocks is going extremely well because now they're complaining that it seems the forest is growing back up around them.
Awesome. I'm even better than I thought I was. Psh, who needs school? I got this.
Meanwhile, your hungry fawn,
Do it.
they're hungry. It needs attention.
Don't do it.
Makes makes a bleeding noise.
No.
Get your attention.
So just start petting her. Shush. Shush. Not right now. I have zero fawn food.
Fortunately for you, the noise around you is so much with them complaining and hacking at this, they don't hear the noise.
Okay, good.
One of the guards says, "That's it. Light a torch. We're just gonna burn it."
Balls. Okay, go ahead. Because I can use my unseen servant to catch it and throw it back at him. Bitch.
So one of them takes a moment, gets out a torch, lights some tinder, gets the torch going, and then starts touching it to the brambles around.
I'm gonna take it away.
One of the other guards goes, make it sure it's going away from us. Obviously, we don't want it to burn us. And they're going to get the flames going and back up a little bit. So now between you and them is this wall of flames that's coming up, burning its way in your direction.
That's fine. So how far away are they? Can I take the torch from them with unseen servant?
I'm gonna give them, they're within 30 feet of you. Let's make it easy.
Sweet. I'm gonna take it from them and then just start beating them with it.
I think that the surprise of something grabbing it there's not going to have a grip on it, that they're going to be worried about that. So your unseen servant's able to take it. And then you're going to what? You're going to start beating them
with it, yes.
All right. Roll me a melee attack.
Oh man, I hate this. Hold on.
Hey, you started it.
No, this is why I'm going to start advertising heavily for D&D Beyond.
If D&D Beyond would ever support 2E, that might be a possibility. But
I'm going to call them. I am calling them on Monday because this is ridiculous. What do we need?
I'm sure they'll listen because they've been listening to players so much for the last 2 years.
Well, I'm in animation school. I'm just going to make my own. So, where is my stupid?
You don't have one because you don't have melee. So just roll a d20.
Why didn't you say that 10 minutes ago?
I wanted to see you struggle.
Because we're having fun watching you struggle.
I know. Y'all suck. Suck. What is it? Roll / D20.
Do you have a strength modifier?
I'm going to assume no because I have like 0 strength.
I'm
just kidding.
She has a -1. But it'll be the unseen.
You have to put it's /R space D20.
I don't care. I'm getting a real die.
I don't. Such a noob, isn't she?
She is. And there's also, if you look, there's like these dice on the side there.
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's a giant B, which is the extension for roll.
There's a giant D on the left-hand side in the toolbar. There's a D20. You click on it, it opens up a dice roller.
It's more D&D Beyond. To worry about.
Oh, 20, not D&D Beyond. We're not using D&D Beyond.
I know, but there's not one in here for roll 20. What are you talking about?
Okay. Left-hand side, you know, the toolbar where it shows like the hand and the paintbrush and the text and all that stuff. There's a D20 about halfway down.
Oh,
click on that D20.
There's a D20. I'm just gonna click it.
See,
What'd that do?
who didn't think that this stream would be educational?
And look what you rolled after
You're
all of
welcome.
that.
I don't really care. What is it?
A nat 20.
Oh my gosh, you roll. Did
Did I really? It did not. Oh my god, yes! F these guys.
So that means double the damage. Roll me 2d4s as you bludgeon these guys with this fiery club.
Yeah, that's right. Some words I can't say on stream. 2d4.
Hasn't stopped the rest of us, but all right.
There we go.
The flame comes smashing down on this guy with a nat 20. I'm going to say you hit him in the face. So he's covered with ash and fire in his face. He's burning. He's like, what? Yeah. And he turns to run and just runs into the other two because he can't see where he's going. And we get a whole mess of noise going on there. He's like, that's it. I'm done.
Good. Hopefully they're running and leaving. Yeah.
I just want to see if anything else. Hamorna, I think from where you're at, you're not going to be able to see any of what's going on since you're a mud tiger in the water. So you're just swimming back and forth. Chariot, I'm going to do a morale roll for these other guys. Oh, and I don't. Oh, it does have a morale roll set up on this. Okay, give me just a moment. The one guy gets upset and runs into these other guys, which is going to take their turn, trying not to get bowled over by this guy. But the other two soldiers are like, fine, let him go. I am not gonna have to answer to Basili. That's it. Let's just get to the stupid cave entrance, make sure nobody escapes. Nobody's gonna come this way. We'll just sit down and relax.
They just let two people escape now.
Meanwhile, the fire is moving closer to you, which is making the fawn unhappy because animals are instinctively smart enough to know I don't want to be near the fire and the smoke.
I'm going to shove her in my shirt.
Agitated.
I know this works because I've done it with a baby bird at work. I brought a baby bird in and saved it. And since I can't have animals in work, I put it in my shirt.
Fawn.
Was
this baby bird an eagle?
Was
there's enough room. I have dogs.
Was it a woodpecker or a tit or
no, stupid. It was a sparrow.
a sparrow? Okay, I thought it might be a blue tit.
No, it wasn't anything like the blue balls you have over there.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
He hates us.
So what I'm hearing is there's plenty of room in your blouse.
Yes.
For this fawn.
Yes.
For a lot of baby birds.
Plenty of space for little baby birds.
Yeah.
Okay. The fawn is still going to be upset, and now it's going to be kicking because it's in an enclosed space with a fire around it. It smells the smoke, and it's not happy. This is
also
not a normal place for a fawn to be.
No. Like, shush, calm down. Mommy's working. Chill.
All right.
Right,
Are you going to do any action on this turn? Because again, the fire is moving your way. You could move.
Well, I was going to use Unseen Servant to just start throwing dirt at it and like try to extinguish.
How much, what's the weight limit on this?
30.
And I don't know how much loose dirt you're going to find, but maybe a little bit. It's kind of a rocky terrain. A lot of what you're going to find is going to be, rotten forest material, which is flammable, I will say. Even though
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to throw dry crap on a fire.
You are next to a river.
I don't know if I can carry water in the. Well, maybe.
Just throw the fawn in the river. It'll be fine.
Shut up. I can carry up to 20 pounds. A maximum of 20 pounds or pushing, pulling 40 pounds across a smooth surface. Yeah. So can I scoop water in my hand?
If you move over to the edge, sure. Absolutely.
Sweet. I'm going to do that.
Does she see
I'm
the
going to
mud
get everything
tiger?
around me wet.
Does she see the mud tiger?
You're going to have. you're going to have to move closer to the edge, but she doesn't have to get that close to the edge to be able to see it. So no, if she's got 30 foot of movement.
How much is a
So
mud
6
tiger
foot
weigh?
down, she can be 24 feet away from the edge of the water and still do this. So
Yay!
it kind of depends on what she wants to do. So
I'm just gonna go wherever it looks like I am not gonna die. That puts me in enough range that I can get some water and I can throw it at the fire so it doesn't come near me. I can
okay.
at least, at the
So
very
this-
least, I can wet the ground around me.
Okay. How visibly do you do this? Is something you're just water comes flying up over the air?
I'll do it close
Or
to the
are
ground
you-
because I don't want the idiots that are still over there to turn around.
Okay. So while their buddy makes their way back up, they collect themselves. They're seeing the fire. They see where it starts to go down a little bit, and they're like, "Okay, it must have burned through in that area. The fire is going down." So they get over there and start hacking at it, and making their way closer to you because you've now made a path for them through the fire.
I absolutely hate these guys, but they still don't see me, right?
They do
Can I
not see
pick
you at
up-
this point.
2 10-pound rocks and throw them at them.
I think one at a time you could do. I
Okay,
don't think you can
that
do
works.
two.
That works.
All
Are
right,
you sure
well,
you want
make
to throw
a
it at them or drop it on their head?
That's what I was trying to think. I think because I don't want to risk missing. I need them to not come over here because I have a deer to protect, and I really don't want to have to yeet into the river. So I'm going to take one, and I'm just going to go bunk.
All right. This is a ranged attack as you have this flying rock going through the air. Dex roll. Just do a dex roll.
It's like, not again.
I'm
You
trying
saw-
to make it easier. Just do a dex roll.
I love that you saw the look on my face. You knew what was coming.
All right. You take and you drop this rock onto his head. They are wearing helmets.
Mm.
So it hits, it pings a little bit. And
It's
he's like,
10 pounds.
there's somebody throwing rocks at us.
It's 10 pounds, dude. You should get a concussion.
Well, I was going to say, roll me a d4. Wow, not bad. The guy gets pinged. There's somebody throwing rocks at us. He goes, that's it. We'll let Basili know. He needs to get the little guys moving out here, and there's not enough of us. Let's head back.
Yes.
And then the other guy says, "Yeah, and we'll get one of the captains to put their boat at the end of the river. That'll keep anybody from getting out that way."
I
mental note
remember
of that.
what the mud tiger sounded like, right?
Sure.
I am going to make that mud tiger sound.
All right. All right. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's coming out. The beasts are chasing them down. All right, let's get Basili on this. All right, so they are going to head back up. So your area is clear for the moment as these guys go trotting off the other way. Back inside the cave. What's going on?
We're probably sitting there wondering what calamity's happening outside.
I'm kicking my feet in the water. Well, you know, it's not so bad here. I wonder if they'll get back.
Well, hopefully they get back before the next changing of the guard.
We're back.
Oh,
We need the
Which
not
route
all
did
of
you?
us.
Pardon me. Which route did you take to go there? Did you go north or south of this
North.
thing that you know has traps on it now? The traps are all gone at this point, so don't worry about that.
We went north of here, this one.
Okay. But when you got back closer to where everybody is, are you going this route, this route?
Yeah, why not? But obviously I will be looking for traps because we've experienced lots.
Okay. As you make your way past the door that you had unlocked.
Yeah.
And I believe you left it unlocked.
I left it unlocked, yeah.
Yep. You hear some noises coming from the other side of it. Definitely movement or something. You can't really tell what it is, but there's definitely something moving on the other side of that door.
Can I have a look through the keyhole?
All right.
And I will blend into the shadows.
Okay. Ulfgar, where are you while this is going on? Because Ravenin was guiding you. He's suddenly going to drop to the floor.
I'm probably going to try and make my way to at least the edge of the source of the light where I'm on the map, if I can get there.
You'll be able to see it from
I
here.
think you can.
If we're at the door.
Yeah, that's the bright distance. So there's dim distance as well. So you could definitely
Yeah,
see
so I'll
from
probably
there.
be right at the edge of the bright distance.
Okay.
I can hear something.
Right.
You
You look through the doorway. You look through the doorway and suddenly the light flickers on. So somebody has lit a lantern or something on the other side, and you can see feet. Lightly armored feet. And you see some bare feet too. It's kind of hard to tell who they are, but based on the size, small, maybe dwarf size, maybe a little smaller. It's kind of hard to tell. But you've only got this little tiny view as well.
Yeah. The feet that I can see, armoured and bare, can I determine which ones are dwarven or...
If you really focus on it, give me
a feet
an intelligence
expert check.
give me a feet exploration if you would.
Yeah.
Quentin
Intelligence.
Tarantino?
Yeah, 2 out of 16.
It's not too bad.
Oh, you studied feet, huh?
Aye. I'm a feet connoisseur.
Okay, Elon. In this light, this flickering light, and it's kind of a lantern light, so you know there's going to be some color distortion. Plus, you've got this distance and everything. The bare feet, the skin's kind of a yellowish orange color.
Lewis orange. Is it humanoid?
It appears to be bipedal from what you can see.
Are they webbed feet? Are they like normal feet?
No, not webbed feet. Kind of I don't know, that unkempt nails, you know, the kind of toenails that just kind of have that gnarly, I would say yellowish tint, but that would match the skin so much. Maybe they do.
Sound like they match your feet, Chelsea.
Excuse you?
And the others are booted. Size-wise,
How much time are you going to spend here looking?
what are they
through the
doing
key?
though? Are they moving towards us?
You see, look, that again, I need to know how long you're looking to make this observation.
I'll stay until I see it move towards us.
Okay. There's some shuffling around. That light comes on. Another light comes on the opposite side. And then you notice they're making their way around this pond. Remember, you saw this pond that was in the middle. There was some water there. They're making their way around it, but they're sticking close to the walls. They're not going directly near the pond, but they are definitely, one of them, I'm going to say that I'm going to give you a little more view here because I think even from your angle, you might be able to make this out. One of them stops at this other, you can make out there's another door.
Yeah, which I knew.
Stops at that door, kind of presses on it, makes sure it's locked, and then starts heading your direction.
So he's coming to check if it's locked. Can I brace the door so if they try to pull on it, it doesn't move?
The door opens inward to them, so
Yeah.
you would have to pull on the door.
Yeah, I will pull on the door.
So finding a good grip on it might be the hard part. So I'm going to. Do you want to use dex
I have
for
a
this
crowbar.
or strength? Okay.
I will try and use a crowbar quickly to sort of hold it into position.
Okay. In that case, I think this is going to be a strength check outright.
I think I get a bonus for the
because you're using the
crowbar, though.
crowbar, yeah,
I can't remember what it is.
you might be able to find a good purchase. Because you're using the crowbar, I'm not going to give you a penalty on it. Let's do a strength check. As the creature comes up, grabs the door, and starts to pull on it.
Oh,
It pulls on the door and goes, "This one's latched."
okay. And then what? He walks away?
You don't know. You still hear some movement in the room, so you're not sure what's going on because you're no longer looking through the keyhole. You're trying to hold this thing, so you're not sure. You hear some more movement in there.
I'll have
Not sure
another
where it
look.
went.
I'll look through the keyhole again.
Okay. You take a peek through there, and the feet are standing. What you can see is this foot. You can make out that it's a foot, but it's like right in front of the door, maybe a few inches away from it. But it's the back of the foot. So whatever this is facing away from you.
The heel, yeah. Okay. So in my head, I'm starting to think that this large pool with the big one we killed, right? I'm guessing there's a tunnel underneath linked with this one, and this is probably how they feed it.
Interesting.
And whatever they're throwing in is a slave that they're going to feed it.
Interesting.
That's it in my head. But
Yep. Interesting.
So is there? Obviously, we killed this big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing because it's underground here, this could be like a rock pool where they could be just linked, and it's not going out to the ocean, wherever it is. So maybe it's been bred here. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm just going to keep a listen out to see if there's any movement in the water inside. Like, because obviously I'm the only one here, and the only people that are making the noise are the people in the other room. So I'm going to try to determine if I can hear anything like unique, stand out.
Okay. Ulfgar,
Oh!
What's happening for you is you see as Raven's leaning down on the floor, he suddenly gets up, grabs his crowbar out, and wedges it against the door and holds it. And then he puts the crowbar down and gets back down and looks through the hole again.
And I do this. And I actually rolled my detect noise with a success.
All right.
So,
very good.
I'm just listening to like anything that stands out of place, like bubbling of water, like if there could be anything alive in that water.
All right. As you're listening to this, you heard that statement about they're locked, nothing could have gotten out through here. Then you hear this other voice say this word. You're not familiar with this word at all. It comes across and sounds to you almost like glitzed. And then you hear, "Hey, use their tongue. You know the rules." Yeah. Well, the farmers aren't responding. We can't go up and tell Grubnock Basili that there's nothing going on. We don't know. It's all right. I'll send a guy up. We'll get another head count. We'll make sure everyone's accounted for. They're sending some guys down to check the cave mouth. They'll get anything that tries to escape. They'll kill them. Don't worry about it. I want you to post full guards on the ramp. Don't let anything up or down. And then the foot that was in front of the door moves away. They leave the lanterns on.
Oh,
but
do
they
I get
leave
a better
them-
look as they're walking away?
Definitely with the angle and stuff, and because you're so low, I don't think you're going to get a great look, but dadgummit, we got to give it a try. Give me another observation.
Observation.
And you're really going to have to rock it on. No, that's pretty good.
you know.
13 out of 16. As they move off in the distance, there's some skin variation there, but again, it's that yellow to orange colored skin. Several of them are wearing leathery armor. Some have foot coverings, some are barefoot. From what you can make out, it's kind of hard to judge from the distance. They're maybe 4 feet tall.
Well, both of them, yeah?
Actually, you see several.
Oh, several. Okay.
Before they go around the corner. You see several of them. Fairly thin, wiry built. They move in these strange, jerky kind of motions as they move, not your typical human-y movement. You can make out that they've got pointed ears. Their faces are a little bit flat with a broad nose. But that's all you're really able to make out.
I've got
before they
no idea
disappear
what
around the
race that is.
I don't know with your traveling if you would have run into these guys before. How much time have you spent
I've spent 125
In-
years on the planet
in deep forests and underground?
in libraries.
That's my concern. I don't think these guys are hitting the libraries too much.
No. I picture them and remind myself, and I will head back to the group, and I will. Hey, have you ever heard of these creatures? About 4 foot tall, orangey yellowy skin, pointed ears, flat nose. I repeat the word that you said. Does anyone know what that means?
If you said deep forest, would I be able to do a check?
You know what? I think, yes, you would, thinking about your history.
Come on.
Or maybe you can't because the dice won't roll.
Well, it's more just these tabs. I have my Roll20 on the biggest screen, full open, and it's still going super slow. Survival or animal lore or tracking are my
Tracking wouldn't fit. I mean, just a basic intelligence would work, or animal lore. These aren't animals; they're more humanoids, so I wouldn't put it under that.
okay. You said intelligence? Probably
Yeah.
not going to succeed this. Nope.
Something.
No idea.
I mean, he says the 4 feet tall, and you think about the people you grew up around. You got a little bit of experience with that, but none of them had yellowy skin or anything like that.
He told me to be quiet, so I'm going to shrug.
All right. Anyone else?
I'm just still standing by the water there, looking at the map, just waiting for something from one of the two directions. We had two of our guys done just heroically fucked off to grab the hammer. They haven't come back. They could be dead. And then we have two people who flew over the water and left. So they fucked off, and they too could possibly be dead.
You can
And
see
me and
I have a question. Would they have heard my mud tiger sound?
From where you're at, you know what, Tirig, there's a possibility he might. Tirig, why don't you give me an observation?
Was it at the same time
But I'm
I
also
did my
gonna-
detect noise?
Yeah.
True. But you're even deeper in, so
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if we can carry that
we'll
far,
also have
so.
to fight to get across the water because we got to take the boat. We can't fly.
and while you're doing that, I also said I'm in like the light range, so you would see me just
yeah, I was
right.
just about to say, Tirig, as you're looking back and forth, you would see Ulfgar move into the edge of the light from where you're at.
I failed my observation, so we got that going for me.
Okay. There's enough water noise and stuff. You might have heard something, but it didn't sound like anything recognizable or concerning to you. And as you look back, you see Ulfgar. You see Ulfgar there.
Yeah.
And Raven, and you were focusing so much on the door and the talking there. I think that would have been louder than anything else that might have subtly echoed through.
Yeah, I was just clutching at straws. Well, obviously, I've gone back to the group and described this. So, what did they say? Did anyone know what it was? So I had to quickly jump up.
Ulfgar shrugged.
What the heck?
He perked up for a minute like he might know something, but then he shrugged.
Oh, is that because you rolled an 18? Well, I have no idea what it is, but they're inside that door, which is still unlocked, by the way. There's multiple groups of people, of these creatures. And there was another pool inside it, which they were trying to stay away from the pool, which means I'm wondering if that little pool in there is linked to the big one where that big tiger thing was dead.
Well, that's possible. There could be underground caverns and waterways are linked. They could also be linked to outside as well. You don't know.
Aye.
We may just have gotten lucky in that you only fought what you fought out there and that the big one didn't come out. Take a sizable chomp right out your backside. That left side looked a little meaty. All gone now, thanks to the mug tiger.
Aye. Well, let's go get my sister.
I'm going to look over the water and go, yeah, you know a faster way?
What? There's a boat there?
All right. We may have to postpone our trip into the into here if we had to wait for another change of the guard. So just know that we're probably going to be going back to town. Your sister's going to get wrapped up at that barmaid again.
Oh, actually, they did say, I heard them all speaking here, that they had sent a group of guards down to the front of the water, in the mouth. So that's making me worried. And Hamnor isn't back yet.
All right. Can we smell the smoke at all? Can we smell that, or has it wafted this far?
I don't think that's going to make it. I think you're going to have airflow out of the cavern.
Yeah,
you mentioned earlier.
I kind of thought so, but also if the fire's in the woods, it's got to get through all the foliage and everything, and that doesn't happen often. So it was wishful thinking, but I'm gonna, All right, well, let's get on them oars and
I jump in
let's
the
start
boat.
heading back out.
Quick, Gil, grab those oars. Get rowing.
Oh, I don't really know how to do that, but all right.
Well, it's back and forward. Back and forward.
That's okay there, Gil. I'm going to show you how. We're going to work with you. We're going to make you a proper Roman, I guess. I think that's what they're called. And I'll show you how to, kind of pull back and turn. So that way, when it comes out of the water, it's flat, goes back in at a good angle. So we can at least get some movement. I may not know how to be on the sea, but I can at least get across a lake.
All right. So you guys start loading up the boat. Before you move, I'm going to go back outside. Hamorna, you're in the water swimming back and forth. Chariot, the guards have moved off. What's happening outside the cave at this point?
Did I hear that the guards have decided to leave?
I'm going to say you're under the water, not making noise, not splashing. So I'm going to say no, that sound is not going to travel to you. Chariot
it.
heard all of that, I think, but she still doesn't know you're there.
I'm just trying to get my deer to hush.
If you cover its mouth and nose,
No, she doesn't like that.
okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a moment. I'm going to shift back into myself and
Okay.
go invisible again.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly up to the edge of the water drop off, whatever
Bank.
you want to call it,
Yeah.
the bank, yeah. And I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna whisper yell Chariot's name. Chariot. Chariot.
God?
Chariot, it's him.
Oh. Yeah. Where are you at?
Over here by the water.
And I'll start creeping that way, just in case those any guards. I don't want any attention. Help me, my deer is freaking out.
Okay. I'm going to go land right next to her and polymorph myself into the sheep again, going visible so that she can, I don't know, get startled, while also being ready to feed the baby deer again.
Thank you. That's the greatest.
I brought this on myself. I know.
You did. This is amazing.
I do have a question though. Right.
Yes.
And it was a question that I wanted to ask last week as well.
The
Why
fact
is
you're
she?
laughing is concerning.
Why is she? Why not a deer?
Because that's what I decided.
Yeah.
That's
Jade.
what
Look,
confused
I'll tell you the
Anna.
same thing my father
Don't-
told me when I was growing up. Don't you ask some questions, boy.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly
honestly, honestly, yes, a deer makes sense, but when a found animal needs milk, usually it's like a cow or a sheep that or a goat that has the milk that a found animal might take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jade.
Right, so
But I am
look.
going to point
Creative
out,
liberty.
I am going to point out that last time you had a helpful hand, literally from Gil. This time, it's you, Chariot, and the Fawn.
My
What's your
fawn is
plan?
smart. She knows what to do. Here you go.
I stand ready to receive. I am going to be a little bit impatient.
Oh, Chelsea missed this bit last week, didn't you?
Yes, she did.
I know what y'all were building up to. The deer had to eat. Oh, but
Well,
here
with no Gil, the Fawn seems somewhat reticent. Last time, I mean, was Chariot here or not when you fed?
She was.
Chariot was
yes.
there.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was there.
Mhm.
You know what Gil did last time is he lent a hand to the process.
my deer's smart. I'm just gonna push her towards her and say, "Here you go. Eat."
All right. Give me a D20. This will be as a constitution check for this deer, but I'm going to give you a penalty on it. Okay. So
Go
your
for it.
target is going to be 12. So you need a 12 or under.
Yeah. Didn't get it.
Did you roll oh, I didn't see the roll. You rolled a nat 20 again.
I love digital dice.
Yeah.
I take it back. Everything I've ever said, I take it back.
Chariot was wanting to try to get the fawn to feed, and instead she fed.
Yeah.
No,
I see it
would
more like she's the deer and she's taking the deer's head and she's going.
I'm gonna if that is the case, I'm gonna nip at Chariot.
Rolled a nat 20.
So could we call that a nip pull?
Yes.
That was 2 words. Want to be clear.
All right. No, but seriously, I am going to do what I can to get the fawn to eat. I am going to, nudge the fawn, whatever I've seen deer and other animals do to get their babies to feed.
You're a druid. You have had experience in nature, and there's been enough comedic effect from this already that I would say this is successful.
Okay.
Inside the cave, you get. Is everybody going in the boat? Is everybody going to pick them up, or is it just?
I imagine so.
I imagine we all would go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, another thing I was thinking of. They've assumed someone's escaped. We didn't see anyone in those caves, but we haven't checked the whole thing.
Well, eventually we'll get through the whole thing. And if there's somebody in there that needs to, to test the taste of some fresh air, then we'll make sure they get it. We just need to get everybody back together so we can head back in.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
maybe
don't worry, we're going to get
that
there.
other bell.
We've only been streaming an hour and 20 minutes, and Chelsea's not even with the group yet.
Well, I don't know who this Chelsea is, but we'll find her
Thank
one
you.
day, and I hope we do. But let's find your sister.
Caused. Yeah.
Let's find your sister. That's the one I'm worried about.
Let's kick her and find a new player. I agree.
Yeah. You do that.
All right, I'm gonna sit. All I'm gonna do right now is coordinate with Gil. We're all on the boat, I assume, and I'm gonna start showing him how to row and moving in time with him, so that way he doesn't have to match me. I will match him, and we will get our asses outside so we can get everybody and get the hell back inside.
All right, Gil, you get in there and no problem. You've already proven your dexterity and your strength, so. You're able to row out. You guys make it outside the mouth of the cave. Where are you guys in relation to the mouth of the cave, Chariot and Hamorna? Because you were a little bit away from it. Hamorna came up over the edge. Where are you guys at?
I would say about 10 meters, 15 meters most away from the entrance, but we're on the edge of the water, of the bank. So they would see us from the water, I think.
Okay.
Well, they would see a sheep and Chariot.
Yep. Okay. And there's a bit of smoke rising. A lot of the fire has burned down, but some of the fire is still going and probably spreading a bit because there's nobody managing it for the brambles that were lit. So when you come out of the cave, you smell the smoke, you smell the burn. You can see smoke, which is definitely going to be making its way out of the canopy and attracting attention. And you see Chariot and Hamorna, or Chariot in, well, it's Hamorna. You know what her sheep looks like.
All right. We will just aim the boat in their direction. And all I'll say is, all right, hey, Gil, yep, our quarry's right over there. Why don't we just turn a little bit to the random direction that they're in, and we'll, just go pick them up and head back in.
Sounds like a good
Well
plan.
stated, sir.
It's gotten a little
All right.
exciting out here.
Well, there's a little bit of smoke, and that's not good for anybody's lungs. So hopefully whatever fires out here will distract whoever was headed to the front. And we'll continue to take the boat towards them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. Again, they're up on the bank, so you can see them when you come out of the cave. As you get closer, you won't see them as well, but it's a 6-foot drop from where they're at. Tirig, if you stood up, you couldn't see them, but if anybody else did, they could probably see them.
I'm rowing. I'm not going to stand
I
up.
think could definitely see them. So.
We have somebody who's like 10 and a half feet fucking tall. I'm not standing up. There's no reason.
We don't want him standing up either.
Like if anybody in the boat, I'll say in character, if anybody in the boat asks me to stand up to look, I'm going to hit them with the oar and knock them into the damn drink.
Oh. Well, I won't be asking you to stand up then. I'll do it. And
Yeah, I mean, like
nimbly
we just
stand
really
on
need to
the
get
edge of the
everybody in
boat.
here, and we cannot stand for some short jokes right now. We need to get moving along.
I will be nimbly standing on the prow of the boat, looking up. What are you doing?
Bah!
You're milking that damn goat again.
He's hungry.
Just let it go.
No, and it's a sheep, dummy.
Well, where's the fire? Why is the fire here?
I don't know. Why don't you ask it?
Was
Hey,
that-
fire! Why are you here? It
Was
didn't. It didn't say.
Just get in the damn boat.
All right, is the fawn done?
Sure.
If not, I'm going to kick at the fawn to make it stop. Like you. Have you not
Does any-
seen real animals?
Chariot? Probably not.
Never
She's
did
lived
that.
in a
Honestly,
library.
Jerry, no. Yeah.
After the fawn is done, whether by choice or not, I'm going to change polymorph back into myself, still visible. There were guards up here.
I'm glad you kicked it away before you changed back. That could have been.
That would have been awkward.
That's why I did it. There were guards up here. They were trying to get to the cave. I made some more dense entanglement for them so that to prevent them from getting to the cave because we don't want to be pinned. And then I changed into a mud tiger in the water just in case if they needed to see anything. And then the sheep was hungry and we need to go. They might be sending more people. The fire was because of something. I don't know. I was in the water at that point.
And
Wait,
and there's an and. There's an and. There's an and.
wait.
There is a boat thing at the end of the river to catch things that are escaping. So don't go that way.
Yeah, we're in it.
No,
This is-
there's another one.
There's no other boat in there.
I think I think
yeah,
she's saying
yeah.
there's a boat further down to catch
Yes,
people
yes.
leaving from where we're going. So we're
Yes.
going where no one wants to be, and that's okay. It's good. That's part of our path to get poor Yosef whatever the hell he needs. We still don't know, but we assume it's going to be glorious or wonderful. And this is for the people running away, which means there may be some people in there that would like to get away. And considering the lengths that we went to before, probably would like to help them or not. I mean, that's your choice. I'm not going to make decisions for this whole group.
Yeah, but we don't want to just go to the end of the river thing because there's going to be a boat to catch people. So
We're going inside. We're going inside. We're not leaving.
okay.
But why was the sheep hungry?
It
The
wasn't
sheep
hungry.
wasn't hungry. Duh.
I
But
think
let's go.
they mean the fawn. I believe your sister means the fawn was hungry. The him that just turned.
I know what
into a
she meant. I was just making a joke.
All right. Well, we got to move fast.
Get in
'cause
the
there are
damn
people
boat.
coming, so we need to move.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
listen to Tarek. He knows.
I do not. I'm just picking up what you people are putting down and trying to make some sense out of it. In your head, it's coming in good, and out the mouth, it's getting a little jumbled.
Ah.
Yeah, that usually happens sometimes. And I'll launch off into a tangent as I'm getting into the boat with the deer.
Can't you fly?
Well, I could, but I have a deer, so
Actually, are you able to fly in daylight?
nope.
No, she is not.
What about dark cave?
Yep.
Also, his hat is still glowing. Good.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's go. I fly instead of sitting.
Gil and I turn the boat around and head back in, making sure everybody has a really nice ride. We provide a service.
If only there was a song for this. Somebody needs to write one.
Row, 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 row.
Gently
There's-
down
there's
that
more
Hey,
stream.
stop doing that. We got to row this boat.
All right, you make it back into the shore where you were before. Or are you going back to the exact same place you were moored before?
Sounds
Yeah,
good
we'd
place
head in
to
a
me
little
to me.
slowly and check or at least I'd be looking at the edge of the water inside, see if anything came out to say hello. And we would
Okay.
I would say we'd probably go a little bit further south, like midway, if you can see it on the map where I'm pinging. Probably
Okay.
more right over there, so that way the boat is out of sight. So when people come out, they don't just see it on the side there, obviously pulled to shore.
Okay. Very good.
I'm just petting my deer,
Um,
enjoying the ride.
Love, they're here.
Wild cats, everybody run!
Cat
They're
person.
being attacked. Meow.
All right. You are moored near the
Nice.
door. So you're moored. Just joking. What would you like to do? You're all on shore at this point.
Right, so
I may be
we've
onshore,
yeah.
but I am unsure of what to do.
Surely you just.
Well, Ulfgar, well, I think
Yes?
somebody said something about there might be another bell on the end of that string. So I'm thinking, what if we pull that string, see where that bell is? Usually good
If-
things at an end of a bell.
In this case, I feel like there may be bad things at the end of this bell.
But how else are we supposed to find it?
Why do you want the bell?
Because I do. What's a bell?
Do
Is
you
there
want to
something-
sell the bell for some money?
No. It's my job to keep the bells safe and make sure they work.
So this is purpose. Oh, I like that you have purpose outside of you. The purpose is to keep the bells working well.
Well,
How do you
if
feel
that's
about
what it means
whistles?
to have a job about taking care of bells?
We will get you, at the very least, I will do my best to get you that bell. I like that you have purpose. Ulfgar, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just asking if you had any feelings about whistles,
Ooh, well, all right.
but bells more specifically.
Well, yeah. Well, bells are the best, aren't they? Sure, listen to them. And I reach into my bag and I pull out a little bell. See?
I'm losing fucking brain cells every minute here.
Well, anyway, if we're not going to do that, maybe we ought to go in through the door. You unlocked it, didn't you? What's the
Aye.
purpose of unlocking a door if you don't go in through it?
Well, we haven't even explored the whole of the cave system here yet.
At this rate,
Well,
that
I'm
may,
just
that may
working
take
on what
days.
I've got. I don't know what you people are doing.
You are our scout. Pick a direction, and we will follow you.
Well, I did tell Ulfgar that there's a shaft. Aye, I'd have a shaft. See your face, dwarf. And there's a rope in it. Goes up to a kitchen.
It's not a very clean shaft. Though.
It's not a clean
Realize
shaft.
There's a lot of fungus around the shaft.
It's a dirty
Well,
shaft.
then don't put it in your mouth.
And it's very greasy. It's been
The
lubed
small
up.
shaft?
No, it's very big.
Ah.
Aye. Well,
It's thin, but it's long.
Ah, that makes more sense.
It's for an escape room
Well,
if we need it. But let's go for this door. In this door, there is another pool. I don't know if there's any more mud tigers. I don't know if that pool out there is linked, or does it go outside?
There's only one way to find out.
Aye. We send
I'm not
Lauren.
swimming in it.
What?
And I don't know about the rest
I would
of
never
y'all.
have suggested it.
Well, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but
go through the door.
Oh.
I wanted to
I'll
trace out the rest of these caves so that way we know what's around so we don't get something coming up behind us.
Great idea as well.
caves it is.
I am not making a decision because I cannot see well in here, so I'm trusting the people who can see.
Who said
Well,
that?
Gil still has his hat.
Yes,
yeah,
but
you
that-
could.
but I need to stay in that radius. We have people here who can see without the hat.
Would that have
so I
gone
would
by
rather-
now? Only last 20 minutes.
I thought it was until I
When we looked earlier, it
is-
was an until she cleared it. I
No, it's
thought.
one round per level, which is 10 minutes. One turn per level, which is 10 minutes per level.
oh okay.
no, so it's definitely dark now.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
So,
I apologize.
and to the effect, the reason I want to check around is because there is some people in here who can't. Some of y'all can't see in the dark, and so if we scout out the area and ensure there's nothing here, then at least we can know as we move forward. You don't have to worry about behind.
Fantastic idea.
I can't help but notice that some of you are carrying torches or lanterns.
Yes, I do have a lantern for people who are have difficulties in the dark that are in my presence.
Okay.
A
I have
lantern would
torches.
be beneficial if we weren't needing to be in combat. I would need to drop a lantern, save it. That's why I'm hesitant to light it now because I
Ooh.
require both hands for my mace.
Wouldn't you should take one of these torches? They work very well, even when you set them on the ground.
I will, if offering, I will light a torch then.
Yeah, I've
Let us-
got 10 of them. You may as well.
I will light a torch and encourage Ravenin and or Tyrig to lead the way.
Revenant, if
yeah.
you'd be kind enough to lead ahead, you're a little stealthier than me by 100%, and so makes more sense that you would scout out ahead,
Right. If
and I could stay back here.
If we're going to check these caves, then I suggest we go north first, up right at the top where I'm pinging.
And what I'll do is I'll work in tandem with you. So if you're going up north, where you and I are both pinging, I will station myself here so I can see anybody crossing, coming from that bottom area we already checked.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, Mr. Tammy, I will go north, and I will be obviously checking for traps.
Okay, so we're
Alright.
going through the front path, the top path.
Yes, first. We'll see where that goes. Because obviously I explained to people that there was someone that potentially has escaped that's in these caves somewhere.
All right, well, let's get everybody up there according to where you're at and the routes you're taking, so we kind of stay in sync here.
Chelsea, where's your token?
And someone ping on the map where we're going to be.
North, where Ravenin is. That's yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'll be standing where Tyrig is going to be, which is where Ulfgar is. So yes, I will lead on, tapping the floor in front of me, just to see, unless I see obviously some spores.
As you approach this area, the sand begins to thin out a bit, and it transitions to a smooth stone floor. You enter this, or right on the edge of this chamber, the ceiling is like thousands of tiny hairs as these stalactites, like spines, stick down from the roof. The floor is mostly smooth, but it has little rounded peaks and troughs, kind of like wave erosion. Has smoothed it out over the time. Here and there on the floor, there are these huge heaps of seaweed in some of the low spots, and this nauseating smell fills the air, kind of centered around those. You recognize this smell, Revenant, as that troglodyte musk.
Maybe like beds for them or something? Is that what we're thinking? Okay, I continue on. Checking the floors, etc. as I move.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a trap check, just so we're being consistent
Don't
here.
make me. I think that passes. Yeah. 72 out of 25.
Oh, absolutely.
Above, yeah.
Yep.
Better.
Yeah. You don't find any traps.
Awesome. I continue then.
All right.
I continue until you tell me I find a trap.
Yeah. The path moves on a bit into another chamber that opens up, and again, more of those stalactites. The floor gets a little bit rougher, still has all these dips and things in it, and drying fish and the carcasses of some small game, maybe some rabbit, something like that, are dangling from the stalactites. They're tied onto it. And there's a bit of a breeze that flows through this room.
Okay. And no signs of troglodytes. I'm assuming we've killed them all.
Just the smell. Just the smell.
I will continue on again, checking where I'm going.
All right. It's going to narrow down a bit.
I know I'm not very good at tracking or anything, but does there look like there's any sort of fresh footprints or anything here? Or is it just stone?
You are on smooth stone.
Smooth stone. I
The
obviously
sand.
touch the floor. Is there like any wet at all? Any moisture? Like maybe wet feet coming?
Not anything more than you would expect for a cavern. You had the seaweed from the other one, but you're not seeing anything that tells you footprints, traffic in here recently.
Right. Okay. So I look behind me. Who do I see? Gil. He's probably just standing there in the dark. I will shuffle down here. Just have slowly, just to have a look down the tunnel.
Okay. The tunnel bends to the north.
Can I hear the outside at all?
From where you're at, no. No, you can't.
Okay. So obviously I look north.
It's actually gotten really quiet again in the tunnels.
Right. I look north. How far does it go?
Total length of it's about 20 feet at the most.
Right.
20 feet.
I keep following it until it goes off the map. I mean, if it goes too far, then I'll just go back.
Okay. You see ahead of you as you come around the bend that it opens up into what appears to be a larger room.
I sneak up to the edge of it.
Okay. I'm going to reveal it, then I'll give you the description. So just bear with me a minute while I roll 20 this. There's a low mound of dirt and rubbish around this chamber. It's kind of built up in it fairly high. Not enough to fully block it, but definitely it's going to make passing through a little bit more difficult because it's everywhere. You see lots of things like broken pottery, bone shards protruding from this. There's a few scattered fungus. It's not like the blanket in the other room. There's a little bit of fungus. It doesn't seem to have that same coloration to it either. And you feel this steady draft coming through, kind of pulling from behind you and up. And as you look up, you notice there is an opening in the ceiling here.
Like before.
Can I ask a question?
Yep. Please.
Hem, are you moving with the group right now? No? Okay. I was about to say, because I'm pretty sure you guys have moved outside of my line of sight. So I'm hoping at some point somebody lets me know when and if I should be moving up, or if I'm still watching our ass and making sure nothing loops in behind us.
I apologize. I guess I was under an assumption that you were just in the back of the group, but we
No.
were-
No, I said I would watch the path down because I can see that entire path. So if something came from where that pool of water is south of where your guys' tokens are, the way I know they could get to us is by coming across and up. So by being where I am, I can see what's coming from the water and anything that comes from the other three directions. So that way I could cover our back.
Gotcha.
It's like he's strategic.
Yeah. I will go quietly go into the room and have a look up I examine the shaft.
All right. So everybody else is
Unfamiliar experience for you, huh?
Yeah. I check it thoroughly, make sure there's no lumps.
So Gil, you're kind of waiting in the doorway there. Raven, and you move into the middle of it and you're looking up at this. It's a good 25, 30 feet up to this hole. The walls are not as nasty as they were in the other room. They also they're a little steeper in like this. So climbing would be a bit more difficult in this room. As you step into the middle of this, right on the edge of the mound to take a look up, you're standing there for a couple of minutes and then you begin to feel this rumble, and you look down and you see pieces of the floor moving. And it takes you a moment to realize that several of these bone pieces that are protruding from the ground are sliding toward each other. And they start off slowly, but then they begin to move faster and they form into 5 skeletons that rise up out of the mound around.
Rise up. Wow, hey there, fellas. I'm hidden, by the way. Do they see me, or do they just feel my presence?
I would say they probably just feel your presence.
So
as
are
you
they
were moving very
acting?
stealthily. They're just forming at this point, so they're still in that rising up, getting ready.
I move back,
and each one of
bump
them
into Gil.
reaches down and digs around in the ground, finding weapons, looking for something. They pick up rocks. They pick up other pieces of bone, so they're using skeleton weapons as well.
What
One of them finds a
races are these size-wise? Are they all different sizes?
They appear to be mostly human. Maybe one of them's a little more dwarf size.
Right, okay. I turn around and immediately bump into Gil. What the fuck? I didn't even hear you behind me.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
There's some skeletons here. Do they look like they've seen us?
They definitely see Gil.
Oh, they don't like you, Gil.
And I'm going to say, if you move in and you're talking to Gil, that's kind of going to blow your
I'm
hiding in the shadows
I'm
a little
whispering.
bit.
Yeah, whispering.
So, but they all kind of turn that way, Gil, and raise their weapons and improvised weapons and
I say, quick,
open their mouths as if to yell, but there's no sound that comes forth.
I say, quick, move back. Move back.
You don't need to tell me twice.
And I turn around, he's already gone. I'm like, shit. And I run after him. I'm assuming they're following.
If you're running and not looking, you're going to turn the bend and not be able to tell. But you can assume they're chasing you. Yes.
Yeah, I keep an eye on the back to see if they're waddling this way.
Oof,
Okay.
oof, God,
They are
God,
definitely
wait.
making their way towards you.
The group see us rushing back. Is he undead? Is he undead?
Why, he was a bunch of skeleton. They got up.
I don't know if Tyrion can hear me from like we're
Oh.
obviously quite erratic where we are. We're only like 50 feet away, whatever it is.
Yeah, but you're around the corner from me. I can't see around corners.
You can probably hear us.
Are you being
We're pretty-
wild, or are you
we're-
just being
He said he
quiet?
was yelling.
No, we're not
you're
yelling,
yelling
but
it.
we're pretty. We're
Yeah,
pretty.
but
Bunch
all
of
I'm hearing
skeleton
is-
got up.
Yeah, we're pretty erratic.
Skeleton. Okay, then I will head over in that way. The second he's like, "It's a skeleton."
Oh, there's multiple skeletons. They just whiz
Okay,
out the floor.
so
Ulfgar-
Move my full movement in that direction.
Go on,
I
Mama.
can't see where I'm at, so I am going to.
I'll try and ping
No, no,
where
no.
you're at.
I can't
Oh.
see where I'm
See.
at, so I'm going to try to follow them. Is there any light whatsoever in this area?
You would have heard Tyrig and Goat move past you.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to follow the sounds.
Okay.
Ulfgar
Ulfgar does
notices
have a
that
torch, right?
Ulfgar is over here.
Right, but he does have a torch that's going to cast light for a ways.
I don't know if they
so
lit
while
it.
you may not be able to see everything around you,
I said I lit it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
yeah, you have a point of reference for light that would be coming,
then you-
streaming.
yeah.
Okay. And in that case, I will be straining my eyes to see where I'm going, but I will be following the sound of Goat and Tyrig walking through.
All right.
I'm going to position myself in this bottleneck here. Hopefully, it causing them to have to go single file if they get through,
Okay.
and just be an impediment to them.
Are we in rounds yet or no?
No, we're just
Not
setting
yet.
up an ambush point. So I set up here.
Oh, well then I would move up and say, I'll take point.
I turn around and see Chariot behind me. Shaddy,
And I will
the skeletons.
where's the
undead.
bottleneck? Okay, right. So I'm right here. I'm right around the corner. I'm hoping you're not that far away. But I'm going to set up right here, directly to where they come around the corner and they're met by me with a shield.
Okay.
Well, we can't all fight then if you do that. I think we should probably set up combat here.
Okay. Well, do we know if they have arrows?
No, they might throw some sticks at you.
Okay, so I'll set right here then, so that way people could fire in over the top of me and down the side. I'll set up there. Goat will be down here in the corner.
I go back into the shadows.
Sorry, wrong one.
yawning.
He's here.
I'll be here. Chariot, you might want to leave the baby with Goat.
I'm hiding in the little alcove and I have my back cloak. So we're like
That's
100%,
helpful.
99% hidden.
You can roll
Are
it.
you-
Remember, it's in the rogue skills. We added it for you.
Oh, I don't like
Don't make
rolling.
me do stuff. Don't like roll 20.
Don't make me play the game. I just want to say it and have it happen.
Exactly. That is exactly how this should work.
I
That
just
is
wish I
D&D.
knew why they were so upset with me, Revenant. I don't know.
Where's my rogue crap? I swear, Jade, you do this on purpose.
I don't think he heard you, Gil.
It's in the rogue tab.
Why?
Sorry, did Gil say something to me?
I said, Revenant, I don't know why they are so angry with me. I didn't do anything.
They want your flesh. They're just jealous. You've
Well, I
got what
heard
they
there
want.
was a skeleton inside of everyone, just waiting to get out.
And to that, I'll say, well, that's exactly. Their friend is inside of you. They're trying to free their friend. They're really not too bad, but you know what? We got to stop them because, say, you need your skeleton right now. So we're going to stop these undead.
Right, exactly. I'm using them.
Yeah, one day they can have the friend back, but today we're going to stop them. How you feel good with me on that?
Yes.
All right, so let's get ready. And I guess at this point we're waiting. Did you want to
Alright.
take a break while we're waiting?
I was looking at that and looking at the time. So why don't we take a 10-minute and try and keep it to a 10-minute for once?
Sounds good. Right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. We have skeletons. We have you guys hiding in the hallway, and you are just at this point, I believe, waiting for the skeletons to approach. Is that correct?
Aye, that we are.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm listening to see when they're starting their approach.
Okay.
I assume they're not stealthy.
No, they are not stealthy. They're not super noisy either, but you can hear as their bones drag across the ground as they lumber their way forward. And after a few minutes, you see the first one come around the bend.
Fire!
And I will do exactly that. I'm going to lose a crossbow bolt.
So funny.
Oh, can't hear dwarf.
Yeah, just,
Dwarf,
I'm
you're-
not moving forward. I'm waiting here because this is the choke point. I mean, if I could, I'd be standing directly in the path since it's about as big as a square, meaning nobody passes me.
no one's going to pass because you're going to kick them on their ass.
We'll
Right, so
see.
nobody's doing anything this round.
I'm more I'm in a defensive position. I'm defensive. I'm basically blocking the path. Nothing can get by me.
And I've called for fire. And Gil's like, don't ask me twice.
I would like to polymorph into a bear and go invisible.
Mhm.
An invisible bear.
Yeah, none of us saw it happen.
That's scary.
So can I see the skeleton over Tirig,
hear
or because I'm only a foot taller than him?
And also, Love, you
Um,
could polymorph into the bear without becoming visible. You can just do it while you're invisible.
Yeah, you can
Oh, I
do
know,
that.
but I was already visible because
Oh.
you guys were seeing me. So I
Very
change
good.
into bear and then I go invisible.
All right. So you're barely there.
Yep.
Gil, to answer your question, if Ulfgar's standing there holding up, I'm number one. I know. Thank you. Has the torch up. I think you might just be able to make the skeleton out in the distance. I think between light and position, you can see it.
Good enough for
Just-
me.
Okay. Is anybody taking any action or are you waiting?
Waiting.
Loose that crossbow.
I'm still
bolt.
waiting.
I think Gil said.
Yeah,
he was
just taking
firing.
the defense action. I'm just taking the defensive action.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at just in case I need to I don't know if anything comes from behind or if anything breaks through.
All right. That skeleton is going to move forward and another one is going to come up behind him. So they are single file here at this point.
Fire.
Mm. So yes, I would like to launch my crossbow bolt if I can.
Okay. I didn't see the roll for it, so sorry about that.
Oh yeah,
that
no.
is a definite hit.
All right.
Piercing damage against skeleton. Does that 2E or
It's half damage.
it is okay?
Well, half of 11, so you can figure that one out.
I don't know. That's math.
Ooh, well, if it's
Your crossbow bolt hits the first one square in the chest, and he just breaks and shatters onto the floor. And the one behind him steps over him. And another one comes around the corner. So you've got two up. One is now shattered on the ground. And I'm trying to get the stupid thing to mark it here. There we go. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark these guys so we can identify them easily. We have red and green right now.
We have he, she, and they, them.
Yeah, something like that. So they are just moving. They're slowly moving forward and dragging themselves along the way. So they have not gotten close enough to do anything. Again, they are all holding some kind of a weapon.
Well, I mean, this seems to work fairly well. I think I should just do it again.
Aye. Do you want initiative or?
At this point, he's the only one doing it. So that is going to be a hit.
You're still muted, dwarf, if you're talking.
All right.
I was. I'm
this
muted
one
because I know my
hits.
value.
This one hits and a few ribs break off and fall to the floor. And your bolt is stuck in the sternum of this creature. And the bones that fall to the floor suddenly start to shake and start migrating their way up his leg back onto his body.
Well, I don't like that.
Is it only the 3 or has more joined the fray yet?
Well, that one's, I was going to get to it. If anybody else take action this round.
Not this round, no.
Okay.
Waiting until the end of this
He's going to
round.
move forward. So he's going to move into your zone there, Chirig.
Yes.
The other one behind is going to step in, and another one's going to come around the corner.
I will have an action this turn, by the way.
Okay, well, we are close enough for contact. We are in initiative order. The one that's up front sees you, Tirrigat's going to take a swing at you. So what would you like to do? And we will go from there.
I'm seeing if there's a roll on the sheet for it. Yeah, so I'm going to turn undead.
Right.
Hold on. First, I gotta remember to roll for initiative. Hold on. Oh, I think that's just a D10 or what is that? There's
I think
nothing on
so.
here.
I've got no idea. I think it's just a D10 plus minus your dex.
Oh, okay. Bold, but okay. Let me find a die.
Give me just a second. I'm looking something up here.
D10 is a 7 minus my dex, which is going to be a 2. I'm a 5.
There's actually a turn undead table.
I see the table, but I don't see the speed.
Ah.
That's what I was actually asking about. I have the turn
gotcha.
undead table, but there's no. So it's for me it'd be a 5, I guess. My D10 was a 7 minus my dex, which is going to be the 2, which brings me to a 5.
Right.
So just roll initiative and then you can click on it to change it. Put yourself on the table.
Okay, copy that.
And I'm trying to roll, but it's not taking my roll for some reason.
Okay, so I rolled a 6. Now, how do I change it?
Click on.
Oh,
click on. The
that's
6.
it.
Yeah.
Wow,
There it goes.
You got to make sure you press
It rolled.
enter. There you go. Yeah.
I did.
It took it, but it didn't put it on the list. So thank you again, roll 20 once again. Ah, you annoying piece of junk. Okay. Sorry.
Don't you miss
Roll 20 and I are
me?
having a conversation. Okay.
Roll 20 and I were having a conversation. I'd have a bat with me.
Sponsored by Roll20. No, not really. Imagine that.
Oh gosh. They never would because of my complaints. Anyway, and no matter how much good I say, I complain enough, they never would. All right. Chirig, you're up first, I guess, because there's only 3 of you in the pit. So what's going on?
Roll a 3.
Wow, good roll.
No, it's not. I needed a 10.
Oh no, what's I'm saying?
Well, I failed. Cool. Move along.
Now, tell me what this looks like as you attempt to turn these undead.
Basically, his holy symbol is on his shield, so he would have held it and he would have been muttering a prayer to Murden to smite down those. And that would have been, he would have looked up and then seen that they're still walking towards him, and then went, yeah, that's about right. And then just got back behind his shield.
Okay. As you cast this and attempt it, you feel the energy, move forth from your shield. And you see as this first skeleton, who's getting ready to attack you anyway, at the point this wave brushes over him, he stops from it, wobbles, and then looks like he's angrier, if you can get anger off of a skeleton's face, as he poses up and raises his weapon higher. Ravenin, you're up.
I will appear next to him. And I can't backstab, so because they haven't got anatomy. But I'm a class 13 and 15.
It is a 13, so those both hit.
Oh, so 16 damage. Slashing, though.
All right.
Which
Okay.
is half damage as
You
well.
cut across this, and as its ribs were moving back up, you cut across and hit its spine, and it just shatters to the floor. Sword drops to the ground in front of you.
I will move back round the corner so they can't see me and hide.
Okay.
With a hiding shadows check.
Hallway.
I found my hiding shadows.
All right. Gil, you're up. The front skeleton's down, but there are several more.
I will once more fire my crossbow. Hitting
All right.
AC 18.
Okay, so the red one, come on, roll 20. The red one was down and shattered. You hit the green one and shatter him. But as soon as he starts falling to the ground, you notice the first one that was shattered begins to reform. This last guy.
I
over
don't
here,
like
so
these
we-
skeleton, you know?
So he starts to form up, and that's going to be it for that round. So you have two skeletons down. One of them is reformed, and you have two more moving in behind him, who are going
He's
to
reformed.
step
What did he
forward.
reform
For the
from?
corpses. I'm going to move them. I'm going to move the bony guys over here. What was that, Gil?
I says, what is he reformed from? What he used to
The
do?
All right, so these guys are going to be moved in. Okay. So next turn. As these guys have moving slowly forward, they're now far enough back to, Tyrig's not there. Tyrig, they're out of your reach. Everybody else in the room, what would you like to do?
I'm taking a couple of steps forward, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, definitely Tyrig, Gil, and Ulfgar can see that these things are reforming. The rest of you would not know this at the moment.
Hmm.
All right. Anybody going to take any actions against these three that are coming down the hallway?
I don't want to get in the way, so I'm probably going to be like readying an attack in case any of them slip through.
Okay.
Should I still roll initiative and then, or
Yeah. Let's add 10 to it, and that'll
okay.
Raven, and what are you going to do?
I will appear out. Oh, they're not close yet, no?
The two up front have been shattered, and the rest of these have moved forward one step.
I will wait until I'll hold my action, wait for them to get close, and then I'll pounce.
Okay. You can't see what's happening down that hallway anyway from where you're at.
No, I can hear, and I will just
looks
wait.
empty.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyrig?
Well, I'm not going to shit my pants again trying to do a goddamn fucking turn undead. You know what? I'm stupid enough. I'll try to do it again.
Okay.
Is it the same numbers or we got to roll again? Let's
Yeah,
see
do
here.
it the same.
Rolled a 1.
All right. Well, that's
Minus
your
2.
initiative
So I
order.
go last turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's a 1. Just put it in as a 1.
Yep.
You could just roll initiative on your character sheet next time.
No, yeah, but I had to roll for the all of my things on my character sheet. I don't have one for base initiative, nothing. So I rolled the D10.
Okay. Gotcha,
My
gotcha,
apologies.
gotcha.
I won't do that again.
No, that's no problem. Just trying to keep it flowing. Okay. So roll for your turn. Because I don't think anybody's gonna. Oh, somebody just disappeared. Raven and there, Ulfgar. I don't know who else. Tyrig, yours disappeared, I guess. Okay.
Oh, my
are you
token
attacking with the beam,
disappeared.
or are you turning undead? I thought you were trying to turn undead.
Yeah, Tyrig's token's gone.
He successfully turned himself.
Oh, that's good. You know what? Not incorrect. Not incorrect.
Tyrig, I'm going to adjust yours to 1. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. let's
But you
do
are
it.
up. So,
Yep. All right. Again, I'm gonna try and feel that swelling, probably up from my butthole from the crap I took last time trying. And then again, I'll make a prayer to Moradin about turning away my enemies. And then I'll push my shield a little bit further with my pick behind it, let the wave go forward, and let's see. And fail viciously again. So again, I sharded. At this one, I'll just literally in character go and then put my shield up.
Spurn
With
undead,
that-
I think, is what you're accidentally casting.
Yeah.
Anger
8 Taco
undead.
Bell is what I'm casting because all I'm doing is shitting myself.
All right, so this is going. This skeletons are all going to move forward. The one that moves into contact with Tyrig is going to swing with its sword.
Be careful mentioning
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Gil will get excited.
they make bells into tacos.
His
Anyway,
favorite bell.
it takes a swing at you and misses, Tyrig. Revenant, you're up. I will point out that this is a very narrow, confined space, and Tyrig is occupying a good portion of the entryway here with his shield up.
So can I get in here or?
I think you can probably make a stab with your kukri if you want to.
Yeah, I will double stab if I can. Armor class 25 and 16.
That's what I was trying to say. Is I don't know if you can get enough room for 2 swings in there around him because of the way it's set up.
I will.
You're only going to be able to swing at one of the skeletons, the one that's up front, and your first hit's going to take him out anyway.
Okay, and then I will. I'm not hidden anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I just move back.
Okay. All right. So now we've got another pile of bones on the floor here. Anybody else taking an action this round? Ulfgar, you're in the.
That was, with them not making their way into the open clearing, I don't think I would actually take the swing.
Okay. So these other guys are going to use their movement to move forward. And the front one's going to take another. You had one, took a swing, took him out. Raven came up and got him. The next guy's going to come up and take a swing as he steps in, Tyrig. That hits a 16. Tyrig, I think you're 19, right?
Yeah, I'm a 19.
Okay, so that's a swing and a miss against you.
Oh, hooray.
All right. Next round up, you've got 2 of these skeletons in front of you. You've got a couple of piles of bones on the floor that begin to move like they're about to try and reform. I'll go ahead and roll the initiative for the Skellies. Why isn't it putting it on the board? Roll 20. Come on. It's making me click the token to put them on the board. I don't think it's doing that for you guys. All right. Come on, head in the game. Anybody do anything?
Looking over my spells.
I'm
Well,
staying
actually-
in the back where I am just in case.
Okay. Gil,
I
are
don't
you
know.
going to crossbow? Is that your intent?
No, actually, I'm not, because
Okay.
these things just keep getting up, and I don't like using my bolts. So I'm going to walk over. I'm going to take one of them femurs.
Okay, so you're going to kind of work your way around Tyrig and do that. All right.
Yeah. I'm going to try to take one of them femurs and walk away with it.
Okay, Ulfgar.
Yeah, same deal. If one sneaks through, I will approach and mace it. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna try
So far,
and
they
like,
seem to be getting stopped in the doorway.
yeah,
so-
yeah, I'm not gonna try and crowd that way and get in Tyrig's way.
Okay.
Here, Wolfgar, take this.
I don't know if Jade's going to want to do something this turn. He seems a little distracted at the moment.
I think that.
All right, so Ulfgar, we're going to start with you. I mean, not Ulfgar, sorry, Tyrig, we're going to start with you. What's up?
He's muted.
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah. So at this point, I try again. I fail again. And I'm going to actually, I don't give a fuck how many swing at me. I'm going to step back, turn to the group and say, they're all yours. And I'm going to move away from them up towards the top this way so that somebody can fucking actually do something.
All right. Well, as you go to move away, that first skeleton is going to take a swing at you because why not? That's a 14, so it is going to miss you wildly. It's going to have to move forward to do that, which is going to allow the next one to move up as well. And they're kind of getting to that edge of the choke point. In a moment, they will be able to come into the room a little bit more. But Gil, you are up. If you do move in that close, the first one took a swing at Tyrig, so his action's gone. But the one that's in the doorway there will have a chance to take a shot at you.
Oh, that's all right. Matter of fact, do you think if I set down the crossbow here, I could take a couple of femurs?
Oh, absolutely. You can try, sure.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. And I'm going to try to give one of them to Ulfgar when I get back.
All right. Well, as you move in, as mentioned, that the purple skeleton is going to take a swing at you, and that's going to be a 10, which is going to miss. You reach in. As you go to reach for these femurs and you place your hands on them, you feel this vibration and pull. The pull reminds you a lot of when you were attached to the mud tiger. You know, it's like it's being drawn, and you kind of have to pull, and you're able to pull with enough effort to break them free from it. So you now have two large bones in your hand. Are you going to move back or stay up close, or what's your intent?
Oh yeah, I'm moving back over towards Ulfgar, and I'm going to try to hand him one. Like, take this. I don't like how they keep coming back together. Let's put these things far apart.
All right, that is going to do it for that round. Please give me your intentions for the next round, and then we'll get initiative going. You have two skeletons up, and by the time, actually, you're going to have two more reforms. So you're going to have a total of 4 standing in this doorway area.
Ulfgar is going to move here and then take a swing at whoever comes out of the door at that point.
Okay, I'm trying to get roll 20 to take my initiative roll and put me on the map there. Okay, let me correct that. I'm sorry, I was fighting roll 20. What did you say again? I don't want to miss what you were.
I'm
do.
gonna like move to this little inlet here
Okay.
and swing at whatever is coming out of the door. with the mace.
Okay, Raven, what is your intent? You've now got, there's going to be a total of 4 skeletons up.
Yeah.
2 of them are in that choke, at the edge of that choke point, about to make their way into the room.
I will run out and attack one as soon as he moves in.
Which one are you going for?
Orange if it steps
Red or-
forward.
Orange. Okay. All right. Anyone else going to do an action this round?
You can come forward.
We can't hear you, Chael.
I can come forward. The spellcaster with everybody bottleneck. There's not a lot I can do.
Your mic's a little low. I heard you say something about moving forward and spell casting.
I'll come this far and wait.
Okay. So you're not going to, only movement, no other action?
Well, if I use color spray, I'm going to roast everybody and spook won't affect them. I can try to use unseen servant and rip a femur out
Color spray.
and
won't
see
work
if one
on
of them falls apart.
It's up to you. You can always try it.
Well, let's see. Maybe I can beat them with their own body parts. That would be fun.
All right. If you want to do an action, get yourself into the initiative order, please. Hamorna?
Sweet.
I see the room is starting to get a little bit crowded, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now. I'm not gonna do anything, but once I see that the path is opened up ahead, then I am going to actually go through the tunnel. Maybe whatever's controlling their ability to recombine is in the other area.
All right. So you're going to do them. Go ahead and put yourself in initiative order so we can see how this plays out.
How do you, how would you like me to do this for initiative order?
Just click your initiative button. You're just
Okay.
taking movement, so it doesn't really, I just want to get you in the list.
The standard initiative buttons on info page or attributes?
So what we should probably all do in the weapons, click on add, and then add the weapon and just put general action.
Okay.
That's a good one. I like that.
And then you obviously click on Dex. Sorry, not Dex. You don't need to click on any of them. On the right hand side, you just have to put general action. Obviously, is 1, and then your reaction bonus, which is your Dex. You're muted, Dwarf.
Thought I unmuted. So you're saying in attack adjustment, put 1, and then under speed reaction, put to your Dex.
Attack adjustment doesn't need anything. So on the right hand side where you've got speed and reaction adjustment, you've just put 1 and then 3.
I would put 2, but okay.
Actually, so general reaction would be 0 plus 3. Sorry, 0 and then 3. Well, mine's
whatever
3.
your Dex is.
Yeah,
not all of us have 3. I'll take 3 if you want to give it to me.
No.
Gosh, what's my Dex? My Dex is
16, so that'd be 2.
Thank you. So it's going to be a 0 and a 2
Yes.
for me.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. There we go.
All right. Gil, you've got a bone. You handed the bone to Ulfgar, and you see these skeletons kind of start branching out into the room. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to check the remaining one behind me somewhere, and then I figure if the skeletons are pouring in, probably pick up my crossbow and shoot one of them.
Okay. Which one are you going for? Orange or red?
Orange.
Okay.
4 after the reduction.
You got to roll to hit.
Oh, yes.
didn't
What am
see
I
a hit
doing?
No, it's just a freebie.
Yeah, I missed. There you go.
Yeah, take the freebie. No, just give it up. See, you called him on it. Now he rolled low, and now that's you have to live
Yep,
with that
so
because he
your
won
crossbow-
before you made him roll for
Your
that.
crossbow bolt sells past. Sorry about that, Gil. Raven, you're up.
Wait, fucking Gil beat me with. Oh yeah. Oh, he specializes,
did.
isn't he?
No, that was because I rolled general.
action.
I didn't mean to go
okay.
for that initially. So
It's
if
'cause-
really, if anything, I should go later.
Right, I come in and give a couple of swipes. Oh, natural one, and the second one hits armor class 21.
Okay.
Natural
So
miss.
first
Does
one
that do
misses,
anything? Are we doing anything?
I'm
with
sorry?
Are we doing anything
We
with natural
haven't-
misses now?
Critical failures. By the book, there's not a lot defined there, but one thing I've done at other tables is there's a chance of weapon loss or weapon breakage.
Mm.
But I'm not going to do that right now because we haven't agreed on it as a table. So
Right, 7 damage,
we'll talk about that.
which is slashing, obviously.
Yep.
And I bounce back to here. Actually, it hit to here in front of my sister.
All right. Well, this skeleton is, I need to start taking the symbols off when they're back up. So the, what is it doing? There we go. The orange one is down, shatters into bones. Ulfgar. Orange one is down, red, purple, and green are still up.
Ulfgar is gonna move over here. Like, if he's down, can I step over him?
Yeah, I'll move him down here. We just know it's a pile of bones you're stepping
And
past.
then I will take a swing at purple.
Okay. I'd say that's a definite hit.
I'm assuming this is small, medium creature. 17 smashing.
Smashing damage. You just obliterate this thing. Bones shatter, fall to the ground. And even the shattered bones, as soon as they hit the ground, the shattered bones start trying to reform.
Jeez.
So I'm going to put him down as there and out of the way a little bit. Okay.
That's my turn.
Chirig.
Yeah. Did we already roll for? Oh yeah, there. Wait, where's my initiative on that? I don't even see. Oh, there I am. Okay. I see them smacking the crap out of them. I see it doing absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna have to try to turn undead again because we're not making anything happen. Oh no, wait. I was rolling for initiative. Wow, that was stupid. Hey, maybe that maybe that'll help me. 15. I actually hit it this time.
All right.
Okay, let me roll my number of targets affected. Wait, how many hit dice are they?
1.
Thank God.
1 + 1.
All right, that hits them, all of them.
All right.
So they can run now. This time I feel the magic actually surge forward, and they can go for a run now.
The 2 that are up, well, let's see. It's not quite their turn yet, so they can't run, but they're on the run. We go ahead and mark them as turn. And Chariot, you're up.
My unseen servant. Get over here.
Your mic's really low.
I'm going to start using smoke signals.
Okay.
I'm going to use unseen servant, and I want to grab one of their hips, like the hip bones, and just like yoink it out.
Okay. Well, you've got 3 of them on the ground that are reforming, 2 of them that have just been hit. So you going for red or green?
One of the ones that are trying to reforming. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna let that.
Okay, there's already 2 femurs missing from that pile because Guilt grabbed a couple.
So that one can't reform. Is there another one that's trying to reform?
So if you're looking for hip bones or femurs, you've got some options. But
okay, I guess, is it red that's trying to reform?
red and green are getting ready to run. So you have purple, blue, and orange are the piles.
Purple, blue, and orange. Let's do old purple over here. He's within range.
Okay.
Give me them hips,
All right.
boy. What do I do?
What is the strength of the unseen servant?
I can do up to 30 pounds.
Okay. I had mentioned to Gil that there was a pull on these, almost like a magnet he's kind of had to pull and force against for this. Since this thing is not super strong, give me a D20. We're going to call this a strength check. You need to roll under a 14. Which you do with no problem whatsoever. Yes. All right, you were able to pull this bone free. These are going to be some interesting skeletons to fight with only one leg or a short leg. Maybe they'll stand sideways.
I'm going to put the hip bones in my bag.
Amorna, you see as several of these things are down, Tirig had put up and you saw the energy kind of move forward from the skeletons, and you saw as the fear, they turn and they're going to start heading down. You wanted to dash down that hallway. So yes. You can. They're going to be going that same direction now, but it is open because of that.
Oh, no, I definitely want to dash down.
Okay. What is your movement?
My movement as the bear, black bear specifically, is 12.
Okay. So that's 120 feet.
I think that gets me all the way into the other room.
Well, the problem is you're a black bear and you're invisible. Sorry, what?
And I'm invisible.
And you're invisible. Yes. So first off, I think there's going to be the finding your way through Revenant and Gil, Ulfgar and Tirig, because they're all right in that doorway. Now, granted, you can move past your party members, but normally that's a cooperative thing because they know you're coming. In this case, you're barreling through, but you're also going to be barreling through this hallway that is one person wide.
The black bear is a medium size.
I'm sorry, say again.
The black bear is a medium size.
Yes, and you're going down a hallway that is a person wide, and there's going to be 2 skeletons in it ahead of you. So if you are barreling through there, you're going to have to hit them on the way through. That's an obstacle. So.
That's fine. I will make a growling sound as I'm charging through the room. Hopefully somebody had to have seen me change into the bear before I went invisible.
Nope.
Who was it?
No one. I'm like, holy shit, that's a bear in here.
We could make an observation roll because you were just doing it while nothing was really happening at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wouldn't have because I was moving up to block the path, so you were behind me.
I think people were looking at the skeletons.
Well, they weren't there yet when it happened.
Well,
we were waiting.
The skeletons.
Okay.
Pardon.
Well, I'm growling as I'm going through. Obviously a bear sound, and if they want to use whatever knowledge they have in their head, that Hemorna was in the back, and then suddenly a growling is running through, unseen through the room, nudging people away.
Blink, thank you so much for this. Off. According to Blink, you are barreling through.
Yes, I am. I am barreling through.
All right. You go charging past. You guys hear this growl of this bear and just slips between Raven and Gil. You feel this thing kind of brush through you and push you aside a little bit. Ulfgar, you feel as this thing rushes past. you're going to get to the first skeleton there. And
Mhm.
I think
The
we're
red
going to
one?
have to do, I'm sorry.
The red one?
Yep, the red one. I think we're going to have to do an attack roll on this because it's just blunt force as you're hitting this thing and charging through. So give me just a basic, well, for you as the bear, you're not attacking with claws or anything. You're just running in. So let's just do a strength check across that. So roll a d20 and we'll use the bear's stats.
Thank you. That is an 11. The bear stats that I see for their
Strength.
Yes. I see their armor class, movement, hit dice, number of attacks, damage attack, special attack. You're seeing the same thing I have. So what would it work on?
Give me just a second. I don't have it loaded up here.
That's not a bear. Well, that's one big beaver.
Oh
Look, we've already spent all this time talking about shafts. Do we really need to talk about big beavers now?
Well, we need a big beaver if we got a big shaft, you know.
From Brother Bear.
But we don't have a big shaft. It was like a really narrow shaft. Remember?
You're right. It was a narrow shaft, but it was long. So you're going to need depth. Otherwise, it's just pain.
If you're calling a narrow shaft, like a 5-foot shaft narrow, then I'm worried.
You should be.
She is a bear. And that's 5 feet on there. You'll see it kind of goes in and out. So I'm averaging it out. Don't be a smart ass or I'll have rocks fall and kill everybody.
What were we looking at?
I'm showing you said you're a black bear, right?
Correct. Out of the screenshot that you sent me of the stats, it was the black bear, which is the common of the bears that were listed.
Yeah, it's not doing real good for me. Hold on, I got another reference here. All right, no bonus on attack for that. Let's see. With its armor, what did you roll?
An 11.
You rolled an 11. Yeah, you're gonna with its. I'm doing the math conversion from 2E to the way we're doing it. So yeah, you're gonna hit. You would hit an armor class of 14 with that, and it's only 13. So you hit this skeleton. Your blunt force. So roll me a d4. Sorry, this is taking longer combat than it should. I apologize.
And that's a 4.
4 points damage. You barrel into this thing and hit it. Don't quite break it apart, but you definitely crunch into it. And so that's going to slow you down on this move, especially when you got him squished and you go into the next one there. You're going to run into that next bear as well. Let's do another roll to see if you can barrel through him. So another strength check here.
One more d20. That's a 20.
D20. Oh God. That's nat 20. You obliterate this bear. This skeleton. You just barrel through this guy and shatter him through, and you're able to make it and run through the rest of your movement into the room. So you are now in that room with the mound of look. All right. Man, that took forever. At this moment, we have one skeleton that is partially formed that was running away. You have these others that are beginning to group together. They haven't quite formed back up into skeletons yet on the floor. What would you like to do?
I would like to kick the bones into a pile, pour some lamp oil on them, and set them ablaze.
Okay. So you're going to kick all of them, all the sets into a pile?
Yeah. Set it on fire.
Where are you making this pile?
Where the red one is, out of the way of the doorway.
Okay. The red one's the one that's still up, by the way.
Oh, well, I will.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'll remedy that.
All right.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
The Raven, and you're just going to swoop in and.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give it to you on this one. You're gonna swoop in, get him. You're gonna pile all the bones, even the bones of these that are moving together.
Yep,
Pour
kicking 'em.
oil on it. Are you gonna warn anybody what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to say if you don't like fire, back up. It's going to get a little toasty.
Mhm.
And Ulfgar, you're standing there with a torch. So, all right. So you pour oil on these things. Strike
I'll
your
use
tinder
my-
or whatever.
Yep, I got my flint and everything. Just up it goes.
All right. Now there were bones and swords and stuff too. So unless you're discriminately kicking everything together, but you want to make sure you get all the bones, you may be kicking all this stuff into the pile.
I mean, I'll
Which
try
is
not
fine.
to, but I'll give you a roll to try. I'll do a roll if you want to try not
Go
to.
for it.
What do you want?
Let's dex it and see.
Dex it. Perfect. I'm terrible at Dex. This is going to be great.
Sorry about that. You're not that
actually,
terrible.
I seem to have passed that one.
So you're able
13.
to keep the shiny things away as you kick all this together. I will point out that Gil, Ulfgar, and Chariot are all in possession of bones from these skeletons.
Oh, I would have tossed mine in.
Oh, okay. You did? All right, Gil.
Yeah.
Are you keeping it or tossing it?
Oh, I'll be tossing it in if he's getting ready to burn things.
Okay. Chariot.
You put mine in my bag.
Miss Contrary, what are you doing with yours?
I put mine in my bag. I kept like the little hip.
All right. Very
I was
good.
going to use it as
Right.
a deer carrier.
All right. So while this fire begins to build up and burn, Lamorna, you're in this room. What are you going to do?
Muted. You're muted.
I am going to unmute myself.
That's probably a
I'm
good idea.
actually going to use my once a day pixie spell, Dispel Magic in the room.
Interesting. All right. Yes, I am looking up the Dispel Magic spell because I don't have it in front of
I
me.
have it here. 1 second. Oh, wait. No, I don't have it here.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Haha. It's this one right here. I'm going to copy paste into roll 20. That's the information. I'm guessing because it has a verbal and somatic component, I am going to,
It's an innate ability.
yes,
For you, it's an innate, yeah.
Yeah, which means you don't.
but it's once
not,
a day for me.
It's not verbal or anything. You just wish it into place.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, but that's what happens.
Okay.
There's a
Okay.
macro for it. I added a macro for you.
Do you want me to hit the initiative or do you want me to hit the roll?
No initiative in this case because there's nothing directly in combat with you. So
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, there's nothing stopping that.
all right, give me just a second. I need you to roll me a D100. Need a percentage roll from you, please.
That's a 30.
Oh, you die 30 times.
Do what?
I said you die 30 times.
The thing about Dispel Magic is, yes, that roll is wonderful, but depending on your level versus the level of the magic, the spell, in
The magic
area.
is classed as level 8.
I'm sorry, what?
Her magic is classed as a level 8 wizard.
At level 8. Yeah. Yep. So I'm just telling her
Yeah.
so she knows why we're rolling. So, okay.
He's basically preparing her for all the magical items she just destroyed.
Pretty much.
There goes your holy weapon.
Fuck.
I won't have a specialization for it anyway, so
The energy goes out from you and just kind of, it's almost like it creeps in and out and around this mound, and you can just feel this, and it moves over, and towards the back corner it centers in, and you just kind of feel the energy as it hits this thing and sparkles, and you see a bright light. It just stops, and you know where the object is because you felt where your magic went, and you definitely get a feeling that whatever magic was there has gone.
Okay. I will go over to that section and look at what may have been ensorcelled.
Ensorcelled. Ensorcelled. Like ensorcelled. All right. For what you guys see out in the hallway is as the fire was going, these bones continued to try and form. So you started seeing flaming skeletons forming in the hallway in front of you. And then all of a sudden, they just collapsed to the floor into a burning heap. Amora, you make your way into the back corner and you see this object, maybe about 8-9 inches tall. It's pointy, like a pyramid, but very steep sides on it. It's black, greasy iron, but you notice it's got these discs going around it made out of onyx and copper. And they all, as you look at them and you kind of wipe one off a little bit so you can get a better view. It almost looks like an eye staring at you, and this covers the outside of this pyramid. There are multiples of this around it.
Okay, but that is what I felt the magic attracted.
That is it.
My spell was okay, so it's not functional anymore.
It does not, at the moment. It does not appear to be.
Okay. I'll bring it back to them.
All right. You make your way back down the hallway, and there's this pile of burning bones blocking your way. Now, you are in pixie form, I assume, so you can carry this easily, or are you a bear still?
Well, I was told I didn't need to be a pixie to cast my dispel magic, so no. I stayed in invisible bear form. So I am still a bear. I've got it in my mouth.
You guys are there. You see this flaming pile of bones, and all of a sudden this obelisk starts floating down the hallway towards you.
Chelsea, I sent you a message.
Kill it with fire.
Okay.
I stopped just outside of the range of the fire because it looks like the fire's right in the pathway, so I can't get through. I dropped my invisibility.
All right.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, she's
she's barely there.
I was worried. I don't know what that thing was floating down the hall, but they sure don't like fire.
I drop it down and paw at it. I let it drop from my mouth, and then I paw at it a little bit with my big old claw, and then I'm just sitting there waiting.
All right, you still got a fire. I mean, he put oil on it. It's going to take a little bit to burn down. Are you going to wait, or is somebody going to put it out? That's all I care about.
No, but I could use maybe that 10-foot pole. It's got metal caps, right?
Sure.
So I scrape the fire enough to the side that she could get through.
Okay.
All right, I'll pick it up and bring it back through.
All right. So she brings this small relic, I guess, for lack of a better term.
That's a nasty looking thing, what you got in your mouth. Ugh.
I'll drop it down in front of Tirig, since he's right there on the other side of the fire, as well as Gil.
Planks on the stone floor.
And then I'm
And,
gonna move off out of the way.
I will ask, just kind of like nodding because I realize it's you, and be like, "Well, I'd like to take some credit, but I'm pretty sure that fire isn't what killed them. Those skeletons. Look like we were gonna have to fight like one big, massive, angry, fiery skeleton, thanks to my stupidity. So I do apologize to all of you for that. Thought it was a good idea. I now know it wasn't. I'll try to do better in the future.
Seems
My
like a good idea.
Is
to
this what
me.
did it? Is this what killed them? This box?
What is that thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
So what does the item look like?
It's like a pyramid with elongated side. It's about 8 inches tall. It's kind of this greasy black iron, and around it, it has several discs of black onyx and copper that's tarnished with age. She had wiped one of the copper ones off, and there's a symbol etched into it. It looks like an eye staring at you, a circle with another circle with lines coming out.
Shari, does this resemble anything to you? What? So this is an item that was in there.
And you see my bare head nod forward. Yes.
And obviously we don't know she's dispelled it because obviously she hasn't told us. So, is it magical?
Well, I mean, duh, it's gross.
The bear's shaking its face no. So I'm gonna say,
Oh,
how do you
No,
know it's not magical? Well, it feels weird. Saying little fella kind of feels weird. So I'll say, bear fella,
At that point, I'll polymorph back to myself. It was magical, but I used some of my magic to get rid of its magic. It's not magical anymore.
oh.
Tirg, I'm
no,
going to say,
no, it's still magical. That's only
Tirg, because
temporary.
you're as a paladin with observant, you pick up this feeling of unholiness about this.
I will tell her, everybody, I'm feeling a creepiness and just a bad aura around that item there. Just probably not in our best interest to be messing and mucking with it too much. I mean, by all means, Chariot, get in there and kind of do your little your magic and stuff, and you hit that thing pretty hard. And I'll be excited to see what you find. But be careful because it's about as nice as a piranha, chomping on your feet.
That sounds really uncomfortable. And it's still magical. Just because you dispelled it doesn't mean it's not. It'll come back. I'll go pick it up. And have I seen this before? Do I know anything of it offhand? Would I have seen something like this at school?
Roll me an intelligence. Let's check and see if this comes back to anything you have seen or known.
Because I have proficiencies, arcanology, and all that good stuff. Would my boring arcanology help me?
Yes. Do you have anything set up for rolling arcane?
Yes, I think so. Fixing. Pop.
Very nice, Rob.
All right. You look at this and think back to some of the studies you had. The last school that you had, it's kind of what led you into the orc territory where you guys were to begin with. It was on the edge of that territory. So they had some books on orc history and religion that you had looked into a little bit. And the symbology of this, you remember there was one of the orc gods, and his symbol is an eye. His name is Grumsh, Gruumsh.
Gross. And I'll relay back to what I know about it. And so technically this thing is kind of probably evil.
So, is it like an
Just
an artifact or something?
it's definitely something magical and creepy. Yes.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure what it does. I mean, I could try to like detect magic or something on it, but I mean, I already know it's magical. I just don't know what it does. What was it doing when you cast your dispel magic?
It wasn't doing anything. But when I dispelled its magic, it a great bright light filled the column, filled the room for a moment, and then it went away.
Chariot, do you share the name of this deity that you have recognized?
Yes. It's
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna just
Raven?
spell it. Does anybody know what that is?
Ravenin, when you hear this, you get that cold chill up your spine. Grumsh, he's one of the orc gods. He's the one who command orcs to wage their eternal war against all elves.
That's
So you would definitely know this name.
hmm.
In
Yeah, so
fact,
this
you
is
know the
probably not
story
good.
that he lost his eye in a battle with Coralon Larethian, the elf patron.
I was about to say Corellion's name.
Yep.
Hey, he's one of Corellion's arch nemesis. He lost his eye, which is why that's his symbol.
Well, that's kind of dumb because he lost his eye, so I guess he's just trying to recreate it. I would have picked something way cooler, like an eye patch.
It's there to strike fear in all elves.
I'm not feeling too scared. It's the black greasy stuff that's scary, not the eyeball.
You should be, girl.
I
He's
said it's the gross, oily yuck.
The gross oily yuck might have been from the pile of trash in that room.
Aye.
Also,
You
fair.
had it in
It's
your
so
mouth.
So you said this is a temporary dispelled. How long?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, not really. I guess it depends on how strong her dispel magic is and how strong whatever was coming out of this thing is.
I have no idea. Have you
I
not
mean, I
got
could
anything?
try to like wrap it up in something. And hopefully whatever's in it doesn't escape. Or I could try to do
Or
like,
maybe destroy it. Look, we've still got that fire going.
yeah, but we might could sell it and I could buy more books so I could like identify it and see what it does first.
Uh,
Sell it so that you can unleash it on the world.
Look, well, I
Well,
don't know
depends on what it
nothing about
does.
any such artifact or anything like this. What I can say for sure is I knew a fellow who said he had the grumps, and it was a terrible rash. It never went away. So I don't think we should mess with it.
I agree with Gil. And I look to what's his name? Who's the silent NPC that's been standing next to us? AFK. Jake, what's his name?
Joseph?
Joseph. Is he with us?
No, he
He's
is
been with
back.
us still.
He stayed
Oh.
at Nestor's.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I'm
I have
glad
a
we're not
question.
dragging around the glowy eye, man.
Yeah, this would have been a little bit harder.
What's your question?
Would you consider, would dwarves be considered little tiny guys that go out and fight other guys?
But I like that you're thinking of my people. I think that's really kind of you. You want to run that one back again?
Would dwarves be considered little tiny guys that go out and like catch people running away, or
No. I'm gonna go kind of crazy on that one and just say it's not a thing the dwarves generally do. I mean, we'll go crazy to get some gems and some metal, mine some really nice rocks, maybe kill some goblin and orc. But I've never seen us go.
Would those be considered little tiny guys that go out and catch people things running.
Goblins, most definitely, they would be little things that would go out and do something nefarious and otherwise unsavory. So yeah, no, that would be a good, but maybe not. The dwarves.
Interesting. Because those guards mentioned like the little tiny guys needed to stop escapes and stuff. Shut up, dog. Stop escapes and stuff.
Now, I don't want to put some of the ideas in your mind. I don't want to take you off your path. But would it behoove you to consider maybe the dwarves could potentially be the little guys they're trying to stop from escape?
No, they definitely said the little guys should be able to stop escapes. That was definitely something they said.
That's probably the creature that I was talking about earlier. They have yellow orange skin. Oh, you wasn't there when I.
No,
you probably had your head in the book. It was only an hour ago. You were probably on Google.
Trying to find out if I can keep hip bones from animated skeletons. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of small creatures with yellow orange skin, long ears like elves,
Goblins?
like kind of a flat
Gnomes?
nose? Flat nose?
Gnomes?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a gnome.
Would I
Well,
know
I mean-
considering where I'm from?
I'm going to say no because several of you, when we first discussed this earlier, I mentioned people who had been underground and in certain parts of dark forests might be familiar with them. Depends on where you've journeyed to and what you've done. Since you're all came into this as level ones, I'm going to say you haven't had a lot of that adventuring experience to know that.
No, but
Chariot,
I'm from
please.
Dreadwood.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I said no, but I'm from the Dreadwood.
True. Yeah. You know what? Give me an intelligence roll, Chariot. I need another intelligence roll from you.
Arcanology or just plain intelligence?
You've got cosmology, which is planes, but that wouldn't be that.
I got a 4 out of 13.
Awesome.
I got alchemy.
No, just do an intelligence check. That's probably your best roll.
What about dancing? Would that help?
Absolutely.
You're trying to dance around the roll, so maybe. All right.
Might be.
So, Chariot, you and Hamorna come to this about the same time. Hamorna, some of this additional discussion, especially the mention of Grumsh and all this and orcs has brought it into mind a little bit more. You are familiar. This sounds like a creature. You've probably never run into them directly, but you've heard of them. So you think goblins. And Chariot, that same book talking about Grumsh would mention goblins and have maybe some rough drawings and some descriptions of them because they tend to be minions of the orcs.
Yeah, I think I've heard of those before, actually.
Yeah, I think they might be goblins. I've never seen one personally, but I've heard of them.
Thank God.
Those could be little guys that go after and catch escaping, and they come out from,
Well, if you think about it, everybody, this makes this mission so much easier now. Because we can go in there, swords out, and kill the damn creatures. Because they're goblins.
Well, wait, hold on. We don't know for sure that they're evil.
It's a goblin.
Well, I mean, yeah, so you're, a gross older brother and, you're not 100% evil, but those are typically evil.
Well, I will say, well, not everything is evil. We shouldn't look at things in good and bad. There's always that gray area. Could be. So we could go in there, and I want to be fair to Ravenin. We could go in there, weapons out, but slightly down. And if they react with animosity, then we know exactly what they are and we can act accordingly. But if not, we give them every opportunity to show us that they are of good character.
Oh, they're keeping everyone out. And if they're worshipping this god?
Well, I mean, we don't know for sure, but it is definitely, the the god of orc things. So it's not great. I mean, we could keep it until I can cast like identify on it or something and see exactly what it is. I just don't know what it does or when it's going to come back on.
And I suppose you
Right,
want
and
me to
then-
buy. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, sorry. You're. I didn't mean to interrupt the RP, but with your observation, I think it would come to you at some point. The cleric that you fought earlier had a tattoo on his head of an eye or something that looked like an eye, somewhat similar to this, maybe a little bit different stylization, but it's close. Stylization, not stylization.
Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose you want me to buy that pearl again. We don't have the gold for that.
Don't I have things? I got some things. What did I get?
That pearl cost me 100 gold last time.
Yeah.
All right. We should probably keep going or going back or something.
Well, the thing is, we have found skeletons under this or evil god. We have found troglodytes. God knows what god they worship. And we now know that there possibly is goblins inside of there, stopping people from getting out and escaping. That's a good enough mission. These caves may enlighten us a little bit more. But I think we all know now where we need to go. And that's home. Let's go.
Well, I like your dedication to the cause, and I mean, you definitely gave me pause there. You had me for a second. I was with you. You threw the curve, and I liked it. It made me happy.
I'm only
Fun little
joking.
smile after all the ridiculousness we've dealt with so far. But I think we should still clear this place out, make sure we're safe, gather up whatever we need, because we could sell a great many things. We can get your sister there some books. We could get the little gal there. We could get her something nice. Everybody get a little something, make yourself feel good for all of our efforts. And then maybe we could save some people and find out what the hell's going on with our buddy Yos. So Yos, I don't remember where that dude is. I know he's here with us, but we'll find him again shortly, I'm sure.
Aye.
And
was
I
only
can hold on
joking.
to this creepy thing until it starts doing something sketchy, in which case I just yeet it. It could be useful. Maybe we can use it to bargain with them. Be like, hey, we're totally on your side. See this cool pyramid thing?
Well,
Or
maybe
can
we
just
don't. Maybe
throw
we
it
don't
in the
leave.
fire, and maybe the fire will destroy it.
I don't think the fire will. Maybe. Try it.
Made of
Not.
metal?
It's magic.
Try it.
Well,
I don't think that fire is hot enough to melt metal.
All right,
actually.
well,
It'd have to
we-
get like
we-
super hot. to
Well,
be
I
able to-
figure if somebody took my fancy pyramid, I'd come looking for it.
They didn't even know it was in here. We found it in the
Oh.
muck. Well, Hemnora
I'm
found
not
it in
saying
in the muck.
Ew, is this like mud tiger poop? Gross.
Why? It couldn't have been that
Smells
bad. It was in
funny.
her mouth.
No, that's not mud dog. It's goblin poop. Come on.
Where did that
Second
voice come
one.
from?
Anyway,
That's
I
right.
agree with Kieran. We
Everywhere.
should move on.
Okay.
We should move on.
Was there any more skeletons down there, Hemorna?
I didn't see any.
Let's go then. I will lead the way down there.
I will pick up the items that were so you said there were some swords and stuff. I'll pick
Just
them up and throw them into one of the saddlebags on Goat. I will use
Okay.
my detect evil as well, just in case he, outside of the shiny box of obvious evil, if there's any other nearby evil.
They seem mundane.
Okay, into the box they go. Into the bag. I mean,
All right. We
All right.
head into here.
All right. So we'll put you back into that room with the hole in the ceiling and the rope hanging down. And that is where we will pick up next week. So
No.
thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the perennial skeletons. That I was interested to see how many cycles we were going to go with them reforming, and if you were just going to steal a bone at a time until they no longer
Until they
reform.
reformed in your bags.
Well, I mean, if you split them up, and then jumbled them all up, then they couldn't reform into their original forms.
I'd
So
be
that
like,
might work.
why are you giving that skeleton a piggyback?
Suddenly you get this, you get an arm with a sword and a skull, right?
Dude, a living skull would have been so cool to have with. Man, I should have kept a skull.
Is it the
Why
skull
do I
of
keep the
Raoul?
hips?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look at the plus side. If Hamorna hadn't run in there and did what she had to do, then let's be honest, we were about to have like probably some super massive fire skeleton we were going to have to fight.
Oh no, it
I
was
was thinking
fine.
about it
It-
real
It's
hard.
because the skeletons don't like the fire. That's why they wouldn't
don't
bark
like
so
fire.
well.
Imagine if they all like formed together to make one big skeleton, flaming skeleton.
Yeah,
There wouldn't have been enough
That's what I
Right.
thought. They were going to come together like Ultron to punch me in the dick.
Yeah, that would not have been.
All right. Anyway, thank you very
All
much,
right.
guys, and we will be back next week. This episode will be up on YouTube during the week sometime. If I remember to actually send Tam the message of I uploaded it, by the way.
I do my part.
Yeah, but yeah. Thank you very much.
I'm doing my part.
See you next week.
Okay.
Bye.